woo, 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 woo. Why is the camera not right?
Because you shouted at Dave and he moved it.
There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hello, everybody. I'm looking at the camera. For some reason, Anna has now decided it's the time to look off to the side.
Because it's been months and I'm checking.
Now's not the time to squabble. We're saying hello to the start of the stream.
I'm checking. I have the stickers. You shut up. I'm checking.
Hello, everybody. I apologise for Anna's incredible unprofessionalism at the start of the stream/VOD. She is going to be nice for the rest of the stream. She just likes to start grumpy, don't you? See? She'll cheer up once you all say hello to her. Hello, how are you doing? We're building this again. This is a Disney castle.
Folks, that's not
and, oh yeah, there is a... You should probably pin that down somehow. There's a whole Disney castle thing going on in front of us. This is what Anna's going to be building. This is part 6 of the Disney castle build series. It won't get finished tonight, but we get a step closer, and that's the important thing. So Anna's going to be building this. I'm going to be building some of the new sets that have come out this month, which I'll show you in a second. But first of all, make sure you leave us a nice big thumbs up on the video. It is the most important thing you can do to support the channel. Subscribe if you are new, and let us know down in the chat/comments what you're building while watching the stream, because I like chat interaction. Look, everyone's saying hello to us. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? How much longer do you plan on doing the Chill Gamer podcast? Until games stop existing. Any plans to significantly change anything as it's getting a bit stale from a 3-year listener? In all seriousness, it doesn't really matter. We don't really do it for the listeners. We've been doing it. No, we've been doing it for nearly 15 years. We do it because it gets us free tickets to events, free games. It allows us to put all of our games and games consoles and stuff through the business. And it's an excuse to talk to Sheepdog and Pab once a week. So the fact that anybody listens at all is a bonus, but not essential to the thought process behind doing it. So no plans to change it anytime soon, because it's fun. Thumbs up given. Great stream as always. Thank you very much. Look what I've done. I've done something you've been telling me to do for ages. Oh God. I've brought the...
I've told you to do that.
Yeah, I said you've told me to do it, and they've told me to. That needs turning way round, so it's actually pointing at your face. Turn it more.
I can't get comfy.
There you go.
Because you're touching my leg again.
I've got the Wall of Fame. I've actually brought it out of the Lego City room and brought it up here. It's been updated as well. So that is the current list of people who have given their names to the Wall of Fame. Some of them have had to be abbreviated. So she's literally pushing me away under the table. Some of the names have had to be abbreviated because we can only fit first names on it. We can fit like 5 or 6 letters max per brick. As you can see, they're small bricks. If you are a channel member and your name is not on there, you need to head to the memberships page on the YouTube channel, and there is a post that's probably 5 or 6 posts from the top now where we ask for the name you would like on there. Add your name. We will add you to a brick and add you to the Wall of Fame, which now lives in this room. We've also, organisation, got some spare bricks, so if anyone becomes a new channel member tonight, we can add you to the wall straight away. And on the topic of channel members...
Did you bring a pen?
I did bring a pen. It's in my tray. On the topic of channel members, tomorrow night is the monthly members stream as well. So if you are a channel member, 8:30 tomorrow night, post-podcast recording. You can Is it just me doing that, I assume? Anna doesn't like the channel members. It will just be me down in the Lego City room, probably fiddling with the beach, which is what I'm currently working on. You'll get a little bit of a sneak preview of the video that's likely to come out on Thursday, because that will be a Lego City update. So all very exciting. Is yours? I don't know, Topher. Have you done what you were told to do? Have you followed the very simple instructions and gone to the members page on YouTube and put the name you want on a brick on there? If not, then no. You get gobby and you'll be getting sprayed with the Febreze. What
Hence
Febreze?
why I moved it.
What Febreze?
Febreze.
Why have you got Febreze in here? There's no fabric
Because
in
it's a dog.
Yeah, but there's no fabric. Febreze is for
carpet?
fabric, isn't it?
The carpet? The carpet?
The carpet. Right, do you want to move this over to your side of the table so we can let people choose what I pick? What I build?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, well then let's put this back on the side there, I guess. Is that literally all you're working on? Can we put this away for now? Oh God, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the last you're seeing of the castle tonight, boys and girls. Say goodbye to it.
Well, I did say I did.
Yeah, but we need to start the stream with the castle there. We also
Careful.
need to get a bigger, thicker base plate for this because it is heavy and a little bit wobbly. Okay. Okay, boys and girls. It's Kevin's build. Kevin's build corner. So, if you've watched the 1st of July video, and you should have watched the 1st of July video, you'll recognise these bits anyway. So I've got the new Iron Man brickheads that came out yesterday. So we will be building that. I also bought this yesterday to get me to the £75 threshold for the gift of purchase. He's a little dragon that I've wanted for ages. I was waiting to buy him at the Cardiff Lego store, but he's just too adorable. I had to get him yesterday. And I understand the Lamborghini Countach came out yesterday.
That's not a very good name.
It was probably this one, right? I found this under the Lego City. We must have got an early version of it. It was £150 in the Lego store. I only paid £15 for mine. They've released a big one yesterday. This is the Speed Champions version. I'm not going to get the big one because I'm not into cars. But I did have this under the City, so I figured it's kind of relevant currently to do the Speed Champions version. Time for a Mega Mills plate. It is time for a Mega Mills plate.
No.
There you go, minifig.
Tiana,
We all know you also do NG. Oh yeah, Google Zeitgeist is my favourite 2 hours of the year. So we have to do the Zeitgeist Review of the Year show, which means you have to keep the podcast going. That predates NGP by like 4 years. We were doing that on Best Thing From long before NGP. Joshua, thank you very much for upgrading to the Wall of Fame. If you're not already on it, which I don't know, again, if you've been on it before, you don't need to let us know again. But if you are new to the Wall of Fame channel membership, head over to the members section on the channel. There is a post on there. Just let us know what name you want and then I'll add you to a brick. So
what was the point of bringing up the pen and the extra bricks if you're not going to do it now?
I am going to do it now, but they can let me know when they've put it on that page.
Oh,
I'm not just going to do it out of the chat because then
Why?
Because then it won't be recorded anywhere and I won't know who I've done and who I've not done. This way we've got a whole list of people telling me their name and every time I've done them I write done so I can at a glance check that they're up to date and everyone has a done next to them at the moment so I know they're all done. What's been your favourite build for the Lego City so far? Probably Avengers Tower, I guess. It's just really cool. Anna, what have you enjoyed building so far? Joshua's done it. Joshua's done it.
The
Let's
tall
check
head.
the thing. You carry on. I'm checking the thing. I can't remember how to get there on my phone. I mean, I imagine, spoilers, you've probably written Joshua, haven't you? But I'm going to check anyway and make sure that the system works. So, all the way down there and refresh.
It tells me not to go on my phone.
I'm doing it. Oh, hold on. I have missed one. Roy Breen from 3 weeks ago doesn't have a done next to his name, so let's
I thought they were all done, Kevin.
Let's pop Roy on there, who wants G Breen as his name. It's Roy with a G, clearly. So G Breen, we'll pop a little done next to his name. And then, unless that was Joshua maybe, from 3 weeks ago. Ah, there you go. Josh will be fine for my brick, Kev. Keep up the brilliant work. Josh feels like a pink brick kind of guy. Josh. There we go. That's 2 new names for the Wall of Fame. Obviously, the long-term plan for the Wall of Fame is to brick up the door to this room so Anna can't get in. Because then she'll get cross and yell at us. And I like it when Anna gets cross. It's
How can I yell at anyone when
the
camera be in here and I'll be out there?
I would stream from my phone and show you being cross. There you go. So 2 new names on the Wall of Fame. Doesn't it look cool? I would like to get to the point where I can't lift it. Or at least I need 2 hands to lift it. That would be cool. Can we hook that in there? We probably need a more permanent spot for it, but that'll do for now. I only brought it up 20 minutes ago. There wasn't much organisation involved. Think, seriously. Look, it was the first one that came out of the basket. What are you going to do, eh? What's been your favourite gift of purchase so far? You like the little houses of the world, don't you? All of them.
You
She's
just
got a whole
about
little Lego
see
city.
one of them, but all of them.
For me, I don't know.
I'm going to chop off your leg. Because it's touching mine.
Well, why don't you move
Because this is
over
my
a
bad
bit?
thing.
Why don't you move
That I
over
can't
a
go
bit?
anywhere.
Why don't you put your legs behind you? Behind your head or something? What is my favourite gift of purchase? I forget what's been a gift of... I can't remember what's a gift of purchase and what's something we've bought. I think that's my problem. I don't know. Tell me some gifts of purchases that have come out this year.
Please. You could say
Please what?
please. to people.
Please, people, do what I say. I don't remember. That's a terrible answer. Is there any logic to how the Lego points are calculated on purchases? It confuses me. It works out on a normal transaction at roughly 5% of the purchase price. I only know that because when they did double points, saw a thing on Reddit where they said it's effectively the same as 10% off. So normal Lego points is 5% off. So that's why when I'm shopping around for deals, if it's more than 5% cheaper somewhere else and there's no gift with purchase on, I'll buy elsewhere. If there's a gift with purchase I'm trying to qualify for, or the difference is less than 5%, then I'll get it from the Lego store. Right, I'm going to build Iron Man after all that, because he is the only actually legitimate new set in this pile. So we're making an Iron Man thing. I was disappointed yesterday as well that the Batman brickhead, people who like the boxes will hate what I've just done, the Batman one doesn't come out to the 17th, which is a weird day for it to come out.
Not in the US. The US is the first.
Well, we're not in the US, and I'm going to have to buy 8 of them anyway. So it
You
gives
don't
me a
have
little while.
to, you
Well,
want to.
I'm going to be building 8 of them. What I need to do is work out how many unique pieces there are, and then hope that some hero on Rebookable does a parts list for all of the extra non-unique bits. Because obviously I need all 8 Batmans on my brickheads display. But I don't need to spend £25 8 times to do it, hopefully. Right, this hasn't got a barcode on it. The brickheads not have barcodes. I brought my iPad again, and it's utterly worthless. I've got to do it out of the booklet, like a coward. Are we going to Brighton Brickfest? No plans to currently. When is it? And is there a reason why we would travel all the way to Brighton when there's one closer to us? Is it a particularly good one? Because we did travel a long way to Reading earlier in the year, because we heard that was a really good one. So we're not against a big journey for a really good one. Is a brickhead statue size for the city? That's a good question. I guess maybe. Although I've got my brickheads display, I've got a brickhead shelf. So the brickheads go on the brickheads shelf. Just like the Speed Champions go on the Speed Champions wall. I almost bought the roller skate yesterday in the Lego store so I could take the wheels off and put a boot in the middle of the city. Just to see if Anna would notice ever that there was a boot in there. But I got the little dragon instead. What are you doing? What's the problem?
Can't find it.
You seem to be getting kerfuffleized. What are you looking for?
One of them.
1x2 modified studs not on top brick. Got to learn some lingo we can communicate with when we do keep building and nobody explodes. Okay.
Which one?
Just there. Right, here we go.
Silly brick.
What did you say?
Silly brick.
Okay, that's all right then. She's allowed to say that. I thought she said something completely different. I was about to tell her off rather severely. I've realised my tray is facing the wrong way. We have got 5 new trays downstairs. We just haven't brought them up yet. We've got a load of shelving to go up on the wall there above Anna's computer. What are you putting on those shelves? Stuff for just Lego.
He says he's going to put them up. He never does.
Because Anna has this thing. We're going to do a domestic on stream now. Anna has this thing where
I asked him to do something, put holes in something. The weekend we came off holiday. Still waiting.
Because what she does is she waits until I'm busy doing something else and then she asks. But when I'm not doing anything, she won't ask. Because, and I quote, "I don't want to interrupt you when you're relaxing." Well, I would, as I've said many times, I would much rather you interrupt me when I'm relaxing rather than when I'm working, and I literally can't be interrupted. But she only asks me to do it just before bed or just as I'm starting work. They're the only 2 times she ever asks me to do anything. So the answer is always, well, no, because I'm going to bed or I'm working. Ask me when I'm doing nothing, and I'll do it. I can do it now. Do you want me to do it now?
I'm not should be in the way.
I won't be in the way. I can do it now if you want.
No.
See? I offered to do it now. She's not interested. People would love watching me drill the wall.
Don't think they would.
Kev, we're struggling to hear you. That's because Anna's smashing so many bricks around. She's stopped now. So hopefully you can hear me a little better now. Just started building the Sanctum Sanctorum. Now need to persuade the other half. It looks silly without the Avengers Tower next to it. And the Daily Bugle, to be fair. You need all 3. And then when the X-Men Mansion comes out in November, you'll need the 4th as well. It's only reasonable. If you need me to have a word with them, I'm happy to.
What are you going to do?
Just explain the logic behind it, like I did with you. I explained it to you very clearly. I ordered the Avengers Tower on Lego website, and before it even came, we went to Smith's to buy the Daily Bugle and the Sanctum Sanctorum, because it would have been absurd to not have all three. So, I'm the female whisperer. If you need me to whisper to a female for you, if you are a female or a gentleman who has a gentleman, then I'm no help to you. I can't talk to men at all. But if you need me to whisper to a female, I'm your man.
You're not going to whisper to any females, I'm afraid.
I whisper to you.
No, you do not.
I'm a female whisperer. I'm good at whispering at females. What would you like me to... I could whisper something to you now. What would you like me to whisper?
Nothing.
I could whisper to you.
I will put you in the nose.
See? She's so mean to me. She's a grumposaurus. She's also very excited. Look at that excited face. About the 9th of July, when we get the new gift of purchase, which is the latest Shops of the World, to go in Anna's mini city that she's building.
Indeed.
Anna's mini city will be finished before the actual city at this rate, because she is accumulating things at a rather fast clip. We're going to the National Brick events in Northampton this weekend, and we are keeping a close eye out for the mini modulars, because they would go very nicely in
What, you got
Anna's.
it?
You've ordered it on eBay now, have
Already,
you?
got it. Comes tomorrow.
See what I mean? She's out of control.
Out of control.
Sorry, didn't know you lived far from Brighton. I'm a new subscriber, and it's the first Lego festival that I'll be attending. I hope it's not a giant warehouse of overpriced Lego sets. It's on the 20th of July. I think it's pretty unlikely we'll come, because it is quite far. We're up in Leicester. I doubt it's going to be a giant warehouse of overpriced Lego sets, so...
Well, there was no overpriced Legos. Well, they were, but they weren't what we wanted.
Hold the. That's a printed piece. No, I put a printed piece on. I didn't realise there were some printed pieces. I placed a printed piece when I did not need to. On Iron Man. Which...
Yeah, there was that guy was selling that. Did you look at his page?
What, the eBay thing
Yeah.
I sent you at the
Did
mini
you see
modules
the
one?
Batman one?
Yes, the Arkham Asylum. I
Yeah.
very nearly bought it. He had the Arkham Asylum still boxed for 200, I think.
Mm.
Very nearly bought it, but I'm also very aware that we are at a brick festival at the weekend.
Well, if
So
it's
I
still
need
there.
to save some pennies for then. And also, we're on holiday next week, and
Are
our
we going
children
to
are
spend any?
expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at the
Just the
moment,
food.
we're going to Centre Parks. We obviously have to buy the food for the week that we're there. And I've already said we're doing Las Iguanas. They've already said Pancake House. And there'll be and we haven't got anything booked yet. Anyone who's ever been to Centre Parks knows how expensive those activities are. So I imagine I'm going to be shelling out a fortune next week. So need to be on my best behaviour this week. I imagine this one next to me will be angling for a massage. You like a massage, don't you? When you go to Centre Parks.
I like them all the time.
Yeah, but they're expensive. You should learn to massage yourself.
I can't massage my back, Kev.
Why? Be like a bear and just rub it on a tree. That would be
That's
great.
itching, not massage.
I would love if I walked into the room and you were just rubbing your back on a tree. We'd need to get a tree. Where's the little piece that I need? Where have you put it, you turd? I think the dog has eaten it. Where's it gone, you turd?
Did you let him out?
Yeah.
'Cause
David
he's
Chapman.
doing his stampy feet and
He's just
walking
annoying.
around.
He's had a wee and a poo. I watched the poo leave his bottom. So he's definitely empty. I might need your little bag of bricks, your little box of bricks. Because
Which
what
one?
I need one of these little jobbies. I need one of these because I've used one there.
There's not one in there.
I don't think so. Unless it's still in the bag.
It's there.
It's there. I told you it was there. You really overreact. Anna, how do you deal with Kev all
Oh, I
day,
don't.
every
I've
day?
slept all day today.
Yeah, we.
I've had a sleepy
I am very
day.
busy most of the time. Me and Anna don't spend a huge amount of time together because I'm so busy and she sleeps like a bear.
Oh, I have today.
Yeah.
Very much so.
If you need a tree, you can get the Lego bonsai tree. It's already
Downstairs.
It's downstairs. It's not up on the wall. It's in the living room. Yeah, that's already been purchased. Although it's so fragile.
That was the first thing I purchased, and then this happened.
If you rub your back on that, it would just
it's
crumble.
already fell apart.
Yeah.
It's already in half.
If you look at that for too long, it starts falling apart. And it's right next to the back door, so every time Dave needs to go out and clatters towards it like a maniac the way he does, he whooshes it with his tail. We really should bring it upstairs so it doesn't get ruined. But back when we were young and naive, Anna bought a little 3-shelf display table to put it on.
It was just for things I had.
Oh, this is what I'll display my Lego on. And then a month later, we had 2 rooms dedicated to Lego, and we didn't need the little bookcase anymore.
Have you built the little bumpy Lego set yet?
No.
Yes, you did.
Oh, what the
That's
the
it.
Jurassic Park one? Yeah, I did that in Manchester. Yeah, that's already on my favourite friends shelf, where I put my favourite friends that
Why
made
am I
out of
not on
Lego.
there then?
I don't have a Lego you.
You do.
Yeah, but you live in the city. You have to administer the city. I haven't yet, but it's in my basket on One More Brick. Mobility scooter for your minifig to move around on.
Oh, I had something to give you.
What's the next building set going to be in the city? I don't think you've seen the police station modular yet. Oh, cool. A little pen. I'll put that behind my ear.
Don't you want to lose it in your
It's a little pen. Yeah, so the police station modular is in, and I am currently doing the Sesame Street re-rickable, so they'll both be in the city when the next update video comes out, which should be Thursday, I think. I was perfectly still there, and you moved into me, and then tried to move
I was
my
moving
leg.
my knee onto you, just so you weren't... It's my bad knee. I went with Pink Blossom, but this is my bad knee, and if you just put your leg on it, that's fine, but it's the way you keep
Yeah, because I have to move
moving it.
around. I'm entertaining the masses. I'm brightening up people's lives.
If it was my other knee, I wouldn't care, but it's
Why don't we
just...
swap sides? I like a big
No,
chair.
thank
can
you.
sit
You're
on this
all right.
solid steel WWE plastic
Get
chair.
up a better chair then.
It won't fit behind the table. We've had this conversation
That
multiple
would fit round
times.
here.
It absolutely would not. You have absolutely no sense of proportion or size or anything.
If you just put things on the wall, then we'd have space.
No, you just have to ask me when I'm not working or asleep.
I like sleep. Sleep
Yes.
is my friend.
So don't interrupt my sleep with your requests. You two are so funny, you make me laugh. Well, that's what we do. We're very funny people. It's all an act. Isn't it? It's all fake. She thinks I'm adorable. I hope you do the big Sesame Street rubrical model. The one that needs 2 sets, the corner one, that is exactly what I'm doing. Although, as much as I've had a lot of fun with rubricable so far, this set of instructions I've got is a nightmare because the colours are all completely off. And I'm colourblind anyway. So a colourblind person trying to work out colours that are also wrong in the instructions, I don't know how much like Sesame Street it's going to look. But then I've never seen an episode of Sesame Street in my life, so I won't know if it's wrong.
Excuse me? How have you... You've got children.
Right.
How have you never seen a
Sesame Street was only like the 80s, wasn't it? It's not still on now, surely.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Why do you think they still sell Tickle Me Elmos and stuff?
I didn't know they did. I'm vaguely aware of the characters. I'm more of a Muppets guy.
So why did you buy Sesame?
Because they look a bit like Muppets.
Oh, God.
I basically wanted some of my Muppets to hang out. I figured the Muppets would like other fluffy critters to live with them. What channel Sesame Street on? When would I have seen that? Oh, God, we don't watch commercial television. What do you think we are?
What, in the 80s? You didn't have Sky?
Yeah, so we watch the BBC. Goodness me. You need to get one of those sponge honeycomb shaped pillow things to plonk.
I've told him. He won't listen.
I had one of those. I sat on an egg.
And he threw it away.
Yeah, because my anus healed.
Yeah, he doesn't think things last. He just threw it away. I told him not
Well, it was
to.
in the way.
And he moaned at me, so...
Have you got the tuxedo cat yet? Not only have we not got it yet, I don't know that we ever will get
It's
it.
on the street, wasn't it, the other day?
Yeah, there was one in that exact pose just down the road on the street the other day.
No, we might do one day, just not right now.
Yeah, I certainly can't imagine we're ever going to pay close to full price for it. We're not cat people. And
The other ones are, aren't
I
they?
certainly am not a fan of buildable figures in general.
What is in your hand?
This is a
buildable
brickhead. No,
figure.
the stuff like the Stitch and the Groot and the Rocket and all that stuff.
You've got the Groot.
I've got the Groot because I wanted him to ride my Vespa. That was the point I was making when I said I got Groot, and then you interrupted me. But yeah, in general, I don't. What would I do with a big plastic cat? Come on.
Look at it.
Yeah, who cares? Now,
Tease Dave with it.
If they did a David, that would be different. We need a Lego Dave. Maybe that'd be the first thing we submit to Lego Ideas. Dave in Lego form. Yeah, Sesame Street is another Jim Henson thing, but I never saw it. It was never on. How much coffee has Kevin had? He could be a rapper. How quick he waffles. I'm only allowed 3 cups a day.
Did you ever watch Dinosaurs?
Yeah, I love Dinosaurs.
Oh.
That was on BBC though, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Well, it must have been because I watched it. We weren't allowed to watch adverts.
Du, 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 du.
Adverts would make me ask for things, so we weren't allowed to watch them.
Dinosaurs are great.
Yeah, Dinosaurs was a
What
great
did you
show.
say about adverts?
They would make me want things, so I wasn't allowed to watch them.
So how did you watch any football?
Oh, Match of the Day's on BBC.
Yeah, but there must have been football on ITV.
Only like during the World Cup and stuff. And the World Cup '94, England went in, so I didn't watch it. Euro '96, half of it would have been. There would have been bits here and there, but I remember we didn't have Sky, so from the time the Premier League started in the early '90s, all the live football was on Sky, and we didn't have Sky. So yeah, just never watched it. Never watched it. We also weren't really allowed to watch American things.
Dinosaurs are American.
Again, exceptions were sometimes made.
Did your dad like it? Is
Yeah.
that what you're trying to say?
Yes,
I see.
exactly that.
All dads like that for some reason.
Does your Lego City have a name? It doesn't yet. I still haven't
It
come up with
never
one.
will.
It will,
Have a drink of
because I'll come
water.
up with a good one that I like. But that name, that day has not arrived yet. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's very wet, isn't it? Very wet water. Can I help you?
Look just down there.
That's Dave's face between our feet. He's a stupid animal.
Oh, he's moved that way.
Because he's been called out.
Oh, it was funny.
Who's my favourite Muppets? I like Animal and Gonzo and Fozzie Bear. That's quite
Cookie
the
Monster?
Muppets. Cookie Monster Sesame Street, isn't he? He's not a Muppet.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Cookie Monster Sesame Street. Right. Here we go. Iron Man is taking shape, boys and girls. And that shape is a rectangle.
Okay. Never mind. Who is your favourite Muppets?
I just answered that.
Apparently you've turned up tonight.
As in Lelujo rather than Kevin. My favourite's Kermit and Miss Piggy. I was never a big fan of Kermit and Miss Piggy. I feel like she mistreats him. I didn't like Miss Piggy. Don't mind Kermit.
He's a bit of a wet sock.
Yeah, because Miss Piggy makes him that way, because she picks on him. Iron Man's not got the normal Brickhead's eyes. I'm officially
What's the
rejecting.
normal?
With the little circle bit. Do you like Muppet Christmas Carol? Never seen that all the way through.
I don't understand.
I don't watch films. I'm sure it's great. But I don't watch films.
What I don't get about the Muppet Christmas Carol, right, is in the 90s they would put it on, great, would watch it every Christmas. And then, for some reason, in the middle, when it's like the angel, what are they called?
I don't know what you're saying.
The baby Christmas Carolman. Oh my god, I can't get my... Right, the Ghost of Christmas Past, there we go. The baby, child one, of the ones that have been before, they show Scrooge as a young Scrooge, And they don't play the song. I love that song. I don't know why they took that song out. It does.
What? So what are you talking
There's
about?
a song when it's the Ghost of Christmas Past about him splitting up with his like girlfriend, and they took it out, and then the scene just makes
Like most
no
things
sense.
made in the past, was it full of casual racism?
I don't think so. I like that song. Oh.
Yes, the Batman Brickhead is out on the 17th of July. I don't know why. It was supposed to be out on the 1st.
Well, he came home yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
And he goes, I've got this and this. I was like, what about that Batman one? You're like, that one was that. I was like, well, that's all you've been telling me for the past couple of weeks, that that one comes out on the 1st of July.
Yeah, wasn't there?
No. And we checked the thing.
Yeah, 17th. In fact, when I got home, it wasn't even available to order on Lego. It didn't appear on the Lego website until later in the day when it showed the 17th.
Mm. But it's $17.99 in the US.
Is it? What, it's cheaper?
$17.
Normally the stuff is cheaper here. If it's $24.99 in Pines, that's odd.
Well, $17, whatever that is, if they can't
On
do
Disney
it.
Plus, they now have both versions available.
Oh, I'll have to have a look, because I like that song.
Why did they remove a song?
I
Does
don't
anybody know
know
why they removed a song? Does anyone know if the Daily Bugle is retiring this year?
Maybe Lego Scotland.
I think it is. Yes. In fact, I think it's already retired. I think the Daily Bugle retired at the end of last year.
Don't know.
And they're just selling off old stock. I don't think you can get it in the Lego store anymore.
You can get it in Smith's.
Yeah, I think it's just old stock being sold off. I don't think it's still available to get from Lego. I could be wrong. Are you still doing a medieval Ren Fair zone for the city? I mean, there's no way I can fit a medieval area in the city. Maybe further down the line, when I've built all of the backlog that's under the city, as if I'm ever going to build all of the backlog. But I could maybe put another layer of city under the city for stuff like a medieval area or the Minecraft area I keep threatening to do. But realistically, I'm never going to build all the backlog, am I? Because I'm always going to be adding to it. So until we get a bigger house or get a
We're not getting
studio,
a big house for Lego, Kevin.
No. Until we get a studio, pretty much no is the answer to that, I guess. John Lewis has a Lego sale on. Yeah, they've had one for a week or two now. I got the what's it called? The treehouse off of them the other day, which I'm going to take to Centre Parks next week. Although I might not be, because my children have threatened to touch it, so I might have to leave it at home. Because I'm not having people touch my Lego. That is not how Lego works. It is a private affair. You're just doing it to be annoying. They would be doing it thinking I was joking and thinking it was okay. And meanwhile I'd be furious, but not allowed to get furious. Because they like to mess with me. But they don't think it's messing with me. It's very complicated. But no one touches my Lego. It was because they considered the film's original edit too sad for children, so they removed several parts and did a more kid-friendly edit with some of the sad or scary parts taken out for the VHS. Well, there you go. Have I thought
But it was a love song.
Have I thought about putting moving planes from the ceiling? Not moving planes. There will be. I've got some fishing line, so there will be planes off the ceiling eventually.
Kevin hits his head on a static shelf.
But there'll be nothing moving. I don't. Now I've moved everything around. I had to rearrange the office. When
He was knocking himself out.
When I first moved in there and I had the table sideways, I would bang my head on that shelf that you never see, the shelf that the Dungeons and Dragons set is on. I'd bang my head on that 3 times a day, which is why I had to rearrange the way the room is laid out. Constantly banging my head. I've still got bruises. I've got the marks.
I would just hear
It was
noises.
getting me in the soft spot every time.
Steady.
And there, boys and girls, we have Iron Man. And there he is. In all his glory. The latest, not greatest, the latest and most Iron Man-y currently available Brickheads. Yeah. Hello, I'm Iron Man.
What?
That was an Iron Man impression. Look, he's got whoosh coming out of his appendages. Whoosh.
It does.
You need to get a big shared warehouse to upgrade your city. Well, I think what we need to do is, those of you who've watched my Twitch streams over the years will remember the concept of mega office. Mega office is the flat next door.
But it's been sold.
Yes, but the one above it, so still next door, but on the middle level, is now available. So it's a 2-bedroom flat that's next door, and I am very, very tempted to buy it and set up mega office because it's a 2-bedroom flat. So it's a sensible investment opportunity that long term we could probably end up living in after all this social media stuff is over. But in the short term, it's literally next door and has a massive living room where the Lego City could go, and then 2 bedrooms where we could also put Lego in and have my office in, and extras. We could get rid of the storage unit, and it would be next door. We could literally just nip next door. The garden is shared with our garden, so we'd basically be doubling the size of the garden we have now. We'd get an extra parking space.
No, because it has to share, doesn't it?
Not according to the listing I saw on the internet. I think it's their garden, which is odd. But we'd get an extra parking space, double the bins, and it would literally be next door. So we'd just nip next door. That is the one I was trying to get you to move into, Topher, yes.
Why?
So that you could do more menial tasks for me rather than just work things. But yeah, I am... I'm tempted to get mega office.
No, I don't like you, Topher. Why was he trying to get you to move?
Knock a hole in the wall so the train can run through rooms.
No, because
exactly.
we don't own this.
Yeah, but we'd own next door. We could have a train that ran around the whole of next door. And
Not
then
from here.
eventually we could buy this as well. If it... Something's just come through the door. If it gave us the opportunity to knock a train through or stick a door so we could literally... Because it's on... We live in a townhouse, and on one side there's another townhouse. The other side there's 3 flats because we've got a 3-storey house. So there's one on each
That's
level.
what they dress out.
So I've just described an entirely unique thing you'll find nowhere else in the country. But it's on the middle floor, so it's on the same level as the Lego City. So I'd like a door where I could just come out of the Lego City and go straight into Mega Office. It would be amazing. But we'll see. I see the Lego Friends Community Centre in the background. Any plans to add it to the city? Anything in here I'm not allowed to add to the city. This is Anna's toys.
No.
These are not for me.
No, no. He brings his stuff in,
And then I have to take it away again.
but he has to
afterwards.
take it all out.
Right, we have 2 more Wang Janglers. I think we're going to do the Countach because everyone told me the Countach came out yesterday. I will get onto this little dragon at some point.
I'll have him.
No, you won't, young lady. No, you won't. Another content creator I watched, the subs bought him a workshop. Now he does your wall of names on the side of his workshop. See, stuff like that would be cool. I imagine with less than 10,000 subscribers, we probably won't get there eventually. But I won't get there right now, but eventually, it's got to be the goal. The goal is get some kind of offsite.
We won't get there eventually.
No, because really the only reason we still need a 4-bed house now is to fit all the Lego in my office in. If we had a mega office, we could have mega office that we work out of, and then buy one of the other flats eventually to live in, and we could just have 2 of the 3 flats next door. Get rid of this place entirely, live in one, work in the other, and then we'd think of the parking spaces we'd have. What about the up house? I've got 2 of them under my city, and she's got 1 in here. We own 3 of them between us. So the up house will be above the city eventually.
Yeah, nothing in here is Kevin's. But some of them was bought by Kevin.
That's true. Right, this one I can use my iPad for. Bag 1. Bag 2. Woohoo! Woohoo! Got to do my woohoo one. Give it back.
Stop doing it.
I won't. Quite a small sticker sheet, actually. A refreshingly small sticker sheet. I like to be refreshed. Woohoo! Right,
Why
where's
did
my
you do it again?
iPad? My iPod. The Ben Affleck Batman brickheads use the Iron Man printed eye, do they? Interesting. Very interesting. Right, how do I QR code on this? Maths incoming, boys and girls. What's my favourite Lego theme? City, probably. Sound effects. Love the sound effects. Earn points. Do you know why we have to earn points?
7.
42 divided by 6 was the question, everybody. Anna straight in with 7. Lovely, lovely stuff. Right, register my set for 20 points. It's for myself. I got it for no special occasion, and I think I got it from B&M, so retail store. Because speed champions are often £12 to £15 in B&M.
They are. He's not lying.
So it's a good place to go to get your speed champions. And now I shall start building, which means I can put the instruction book over here, unsoiled by human hand, which means it won't blow away in all of the wind in here, which is jolly, jolly good. Phase 10 of the Lego City, we're building a full-size mega office out of Lego. The other thing I've considered, if mega office falls through, and when I say falls through, we haven't even started the process of trying to buy it, so I imagine as soon as the stream ends, Anna will be like, yeah, you're not actually buying mega office. Even though it would be a very sensible thing to do.
I don't think we have the pennies to, Kevin.
Certainly, original Mega Office has now doubled in price since we had the opportunity to buy it. It's one of my greatest regrets that we didn't do Mega Office first time round. But another option, the storage place where we have our storage unit, have another part of the building that has like serviced workshop spaces with like lighting and electric and air conditioning and heating, like rather than just a storage unit. So there's the possibility that we could do something like that eventually, and get something at the storage place where we could put the city, rather than going the whole hog and getting a warehouse. Just a storage unit that's twice the size of the room we've got, and go down that route, which would be cheaper than Mega Office, but a lot less convenient, because that's like a 15-minute drive away. So it's not as easy as just nipping next door and then nipping back for lunch and that kind of thing.
Why would we nip back for lunch? They've got a Subway.
They do have a Subway. There is a Subway, a Starbucks and a Greggs right near our storage unit. So, you know, again, giving you our full location now. Because there's, I imagine, only one place in the whole country where there's a Subway, a Greggs and a Starbucks within walking distance of each other. I can't imagine that's something you'd see anywhere else.
Most service stations.
Don't spoil the fantasy. Random question and probably hard to answer, but are you enjoying more doing FM, YouTube or Lego? Right now, Lego probably, because we're later in the FM cycle and I've been playing this effectively the same game for 5 years at this point, and I'm ready for the new one. But I imagine as soon as FM 25 drops, FM. So FM has always been my main thing, my first love. It's the longest relationship I've ever had is with Football Manager, and you know, I don't imagine that's going to change anytime soon. So how many steps is there to build a minifig? My word, there you go, minifig guy. He's not wearing a helmet to drive an ordinary car. I refuse it. But yeah, they're both very different to each other. I like the fact that with the Lego stuff, me and Anna get to do it together, which is nice because she, despite me trying, has no interest in Football Manager and never will. But it's fun being able to do stuff like this together.
It's boring.
I think it's boring. Look, this is boring.
No, FM is boring.
Oh, I was going to say. You could have said this was boring a little earlier in the process before we spent our life savings establishing it.
You spent that, not me.
Yeah, I did. We're going to make it back. It's fine. I've already answered the random question. One of our friends has gifted us the double looping coaster to build. Only problem is none of the bricks are really sorted. Any tips on sorting? I'm tempted to sort by colour, but it's not easy.
Ooh,
I would get lots of little pots like this. Got these on Amazon. It was like a box of, I think, 50 of various sizes of these for about £30. And then sort by piece rather than by colour. So put all of the bricks in one, all of the plates, all of the tiles, all of the clear pieces, all of the circular, you know, sort by part. Sorting by colour is a nightmare because if you have a big tub full of black bricks or black stuff, trying to find your 1 by 1 black tile in there when it's just a sea of black plastic, impossible. Whereas if you've got loads of 1x1 tiles all in the same thing, it's really easy to pick out the black one. So sort by piece type rather than by colour.
FM is boring to me. I don't get it. I don't get football that much, so I would have no interest in playing it.
How many instruction books does the castle have?
3.
3. Yeah. FM is not boring. Yeah, as Anna says, it's boring to her because she doesn't like football. Then to be fair, I don't like football, but I like FM. I like football more than I like FM more than football. That's for sure. But
Where's the bottom of that?
I'm grandfathered into Football Manager. I don't have a choice. I have to play it every day. It's just the rules.
1,
Just
2,
the rules.
3,
I have no control over it. Blame my autism for the fact that I don't have the option to not play. How do I stop the clicking on this annoying app? There we go. Kill the volume is the answer to that question, boys and girls. Got my first colouring set in today, Anna. There you go. Another colouring convert.
Ooh,
When's your
that?
colouring channel starting?
My first colouring set. What's a colouring set? Dots.
Colouring?
Dots?
Colouring, I imagine. What? Get colouring in set, as in colouring.
Okay.
The thing you do.
But it was the way you said it. It was.
I just read what they wrote. Take it up with whoever said it. Yeah, take it up with Freddie.
I like colouring in.
I'm starting my first mock on Thursday. Any tips? Plan it out on Bricklink, the studio designer thing first would be my big tip. I have done my first creation on there for a chip shop sign for the chip shop mock that I'm going to be putting on
Came
the
and
beach.
found me to show me.
Yeah, I sat there with the Bricklink studio on Saturday designing, because I've searched everywhere for a fish and chip shop sign in Lego. I've ordered a sticker from 1980. But it's tiny. It's like a 2x4 sticker.
Is it even going to stick?
Yeah, it's a reproduction from a 19. I've got the full sticker sheet from a town centre set from 1980, replica sticker sheet that's coming, because it had a fish and chips sign, but it's too small for what I want. So I sat there designing it in bricks and then ordered the bricks. So yeah, I'm going to be attempting to do a fish and chip shop for the promenade in the city,
what have I done.
which is what the next video will be about.
What have I done?
Are you looking forward to the new engine in FM25? Yes. What were your hobbies?
Hobbies?
What were your hobbies prior to finding Lego, Anna?
Gaming. I just game
She is a gaming nerd.
and be a mum. That's what I
Being a
really
mum's not really a hobby, is it? It's more of an obligation.
Yeah, but that's because I didn't have any other hobbies, because that was most of my
You spent
life.
plenty of time and money on gaming. I don't think you needed additional hobbies. The last thing either of us needed was another expensive hobby when we are both gamers. Although really, for me, Lego has pretty much killed off gaming. Aside from Football Manager, which is work, and Balatro, which is just great, I've barely played a game all year.
Yeah, but I still have that urge to get all my games. It's the
That's the ADHD in you.
It is.
You want you want them. You don't necessarily play
to
them.
play them. I just want.
But she needs to get the new games when they come out. It's more of a shopping addiction than a gaming addiction.
I'll
at this
feel
point.
on edge if I don't get it. It's awful. It's a horrible thing, but I will. I feel on edge until I get it.
I need to start sneaking them out of the living room once she's sniffed them, and then just sell them. so we can go
I haven't
through
even
them.
opened Luigi yet, but it's because I'm taking it away next week, so I've not opened it yet.
Hello from sunny Manchester. Been watching all the videos. Really enjoy them. Hello to sunny Manchester.
Is it sunny?
It was sunny when we were there. I assume
It
always
was.
sunny. Always Sunny in Manchester is the name of a
It's very
TV show, I
warm
think.
that day.
It's the British version of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to get my pillow, and then I thought that feels too soft to be my pillow.
Were you kicking Dave in the face?
Yes, I was.
Aw,
And now
poor
he's
animal.
awake. I didn't mean to. I was thinking that feels a little soft.
I went in a shopping centre made for Kev today in Burton. Had an entertainer, a toy master, and a geek shop. Needs a Lego store in there really
What's a
these
toy
days.
master?
Toy shop.
Okay then.
Does sound good though. Talking of new games, what are your thoughts on the Resident Evil 9 announcement? I've never played a Resident Evil game. Well, I've tried, but got too scared. So I've never played a Resident Evil game for more than a few minutes.
I haven't even seen it. Isn't Resident Evil 9 already a thing? Is it a re-release?
They're remaking Resident Evil games, aren't they? So it's probably another remake. I'll be controversial here, especially as the guy who plays an annual release game every year. If a game's reached number 9 in the series, I imagine it's probably a repeat. Just pack it in and make something else.
How many years is your game going to go in?
I realise the irony of it. Although
then.
I would say I'm actually playing Football Manager 2 at the moment. Football Manager 1 came out 20 years ago and has been getting annual updates. Football Manager 2 came out probably 5 or 6 years ago, and they're about to release Football Manager 3. If you include Championship Manager as well, I think that got to 3. Was Championship Manager 4 Sports Interactive? I don't think it was. I'm talking to them, not you. So this is effectively Championship Manager 6 I'm playing at the moment, I think, with 7 on the way. Once they get to 9, pack it in. That'll get me through the rest of my life. You got me into Balatro. It's so good. Balatro is great. It's a great game.
Not when people get Mardy on because of it.
It cheated me. I misunderstood one of the things, but I'm back in love with it now. Balatro's game of the year, without doubt. No question, obvious winner. It's just incredible. Do you have any of the Sonic Lego?
I don't.
Not yet. I want the Green Hill Zone Ideas set. I don't want any of the kids' play sets, but the Ideas one that is retiring this year is something I'm planning to pick up. I'm just waiting for the right discount and or gift with purchase. Might even be something we order next week because we've got to spend, is it £150 for the...
I've no idea.
For the shop mini modular thing that you want, and we'd quite like to get 2 of those. So Anna wants Bumblebee. We'll probably use it as an opportunity to get the Home Alone set as well, but we might still need to add another 70 quid to it, so we might get the Sonic set as well, because it is on my to-do list for this year before it retires. Get that set, because it's very cool, but we shall see.
Oh gosh.
Championship Manager 4 was SI. There we go. So this is... So we're currently playing Championship Manager 6 with 7 about to come out. So yeah, I'll let them get to... They've said this one is for the next 20 years. So if 7 comes out now, 8 will come out in 20 years when I'm nearly 40. And by the time 9 comes out, I'll be dead. So... Doesn't matter. Like I say, all games should stop before 9. My point stands. We had to go the long way round, but we got there in the end, and I did establish, as usual, I was right. For a minute there, I thought we might be experiencing history together. Alright. There's a tiny little dog hand on my foot.
What is his back feet? I see.
Loved your Manchester shop tours. I go to all 3 of our stores, pick up some brick and stuff. Love in your city builds. Me and my wife started a city. Very cool. Very, very cool. A Lego city is
I'm not allowed to
incredible
be involved.
fun. You are allowed to be involved. You just
come
have
to
to.
meetings.
You have to join the committee and come to the town council meetings. It's not just a willy-nilly fest. It's not a willy fest or a nilly fest. It is a serious city where minifigs have to live. So we have to, like at the moment, we need a hospital. And there are no modular hospitals, which if this year's modular is a hospital, I'd be delighted. Because we need a hospital for the Lego City. If this year's modular is not a hospital, which I hope it is, if it's not a hospital, I'm going to need to do a mock. Which I'm not looking forward to doing. But we need a hospital. What if my minifigs get sick? If you're ever in Manchester again, there's a few indoor markets that sell lots of older sets and minifigures. Interesting.
They mean Affleck's.
Well, Affleck's didn't have
Well, we
any
didn't
Lego,
have anything, did
no,
they?
We went
No.
to Affleck's looking for Lego. We weren't in Manchester long enough to have a proper look around, but we've been to Affleck's before, so we went there
I've
again.
done too many threes.
Let her be involved in the city. She's allowed to be involved in the
I'm not.
city. She just has to take it seriously.
I want a big shoe in the middle. You won't let me. You said, no, that's not real.
It's not that I won't let you. My little autistic brain won't let you because that's not correct.
Why? There were big statues of marbles in Disney, and that's not normal.
Well,
They're not normally that big,
we
are
could
they?
perhaps have a shoe in the theme park area, maybe.
I don't want it in
It's
the
just
theme
not going to be in the middle of the city.
I want the shoe to be godlike. They praise the shoe.
See, this is why Anna can't play with my toys.
Well, because they hurt feet if you step on them.
What happens at the Lego Council meetings for the city? We look at the latest design plans and discuss future development plans, basically. I sit around with the rest of the council. Anna is always absent.
Himself, you mean?
No, there's 5 of us on the council.
No, there isn't.
There is. There's me, you, the little minifig top hat London exclusive, the guy in the giraffe suit, and Gonzo. If you look closely when I do a Lego City updates, you'll see the 5 of us just observing development. That's what we do. We just make sure everything's progressing as planned. Key use of the word planned there. Everything has to be planned. You have to look through all my spreadsheets.
I'm just going to put a shoe in there.
I'm up to version 9 of the spreadsheet now.
He's not. He goes out, see, sometimes at weekends. Might just build a shoe, pop it in. You'll never know.
I probably would. I'd notice it immediately. Because again,
Woman,
autistic.
Find a shoe.
No big shoe, but Gonzo can be mayor. Exactly. Gonzo was elected.
Not by me, he wasn't.
You didn't turn up for the vote.
You didn't tell me there was.
Do you regret buying sets you know you probably won't build? No. Because the great thing about Lego is it almost invariably increases in value. So even if there are sets that we end up not building, we can just sell them at some point. Or keep them and build them in the future. Or, you know, it's not like... unlike with most hobbies, it's not money down the drain. It can all be liquidated relatively quickly and without... even the sets we've built, like the modulars that we've built.
I have a modular now. I have one of
Anna has built the bookshop. But if we had to sell all the Lego tomorrow, we'd get close to what we paid for a lot of it. So it's relatively risk-free.
Have a drink.
Oh, I just sprayed that all over myself. Gonzo's planning a coup to install himself as the next dictator of the city. If that's how it turns out, that's how it turns out. I mean, there are Muppets everywhere. The city is covered in Muppets. There's a Muppet band performing on top of the jazz club. They're not inside, they're on top of it. Because that's where they chose to perform.
And I want the restaurant.
What, the Parisian restaurant?
The Parisian.
That one's more expensive because that's retired.
So is the bookshop.
And we already... yeah, but the bookshop's recently retired and wasn't massively popular, so it was still available to get cheap. Don't start buying all the modulars.
Why?
That's
Why
madness.
can't I?
We already have most of them.
I don't have them.
That is insanity. You can go down and look at them whenever you want.
I don't want to look at them. I want to build them.
My goodness me. We're going to end up with 2 copies of all the sets.
It's not that I just like building. I don't care for them to be on display. I just put them on display because I put them together. But I just...
Well, you should build them and then give them to me to put in the city.
But you like building them.
To a point. I much prefer the problem solving and the design side of it than the actual clicking of the bricks together. The clicking of the bricks is fun, but it's not the best bit.
Blasphemy.
Like, I have great fun with the spreadsheet, designing the road system and the train system.
So boring.
If we're still after our Buzz Lightyear blockheads, I found 2 on the indoor market I said I'll go to. So many people are telling us they've found them. We're at a brick festival this weekend. Hopefully we find one there.
I just don't want to be scalped for it. That's the problem.
Well, it's going to be more than it was when it came out, because it's a retired set. That's how it works.
Guess what? Nobody told me it was retiring.
You need to look at the lists. I try and show her the lists. She won't look at the lists. But we need to open our PO box up again because there's several people who've offered to send it to you. But we don't have a PO box because we had no reason to have one. We had one for years, and
Then we got sent.
Well, no, we don't. Let's not give anyone
Oh.
ideas. We had one for years, and then we stopped it because we weren't using it. So we just stopped paying for it. But now we've got people who actually want to send us stuff again for the first time in forever. So we might have to open the PO box up again. Because I've been watching Robin Hood Bricks, and he does whole videos opening his PO box stuff up, which are quite fun to watch. I quite enjoy watching them, where people send him different little bits of Lego bricks or sets or stuff, and then he incorporates them into his city or into his builds, and it's quite cool. It's quite good to watch. I'm just always really wary that I don't want to come across as, I don't ever want to come across as asking people to send us their stuff, because that just, I don't know, it always feels a little bit exploity to me. It's always made me feel uncomfortable with the vlog channel, that we get kids
But
sending
you like
us
watching
gifts.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think we've probably got far fewer children watching these days, so it's probably less of a thing. Adults, I can trust to make their own decision. I didn't have the reason I didn't like it when we were doing the vlog is because I didn't want kids watching to be like, oh, I want to send something to these adults who don't need what I'm sending them, but I want to spend my pocket money on it, and we didn't. That I didn't like. But I certainly don't think we have a lot of kids watching. I think we're quite boring for kids, which is good.
I'll put this on.
There's enough adult fans of Lego for us to not need the kids to watch. So we add the boredom layer to scare them away.
This one maybe?
I'd love to send you stuff for your city. I sent Robin Hood Bricks Lego. I found, yeah, see, I'm considering it. I just need to get comfortable with it, I think, and I'm not fully there yet. But I'm working on getting comfortable with it.
Now, what in the world are you? What do you live as?
Oh, that's not clipped on right. There we go. Have any of your children gotten into Lego since we started?
Oh, they're trying.
Yeah. If they had the money, they absolutely would. Lucy, the eldest,
No.
she has got some Lego. She had an operation recently and got sent her mum and sister out to get her a present, and the present she got back was the Groot Lego set. And she's looking to move out of home next year. Move out of her mum's house, and has said they're looking for a 2-bed house so they can have a room that they can put their Lego in. So I think Lucy is all in, and if she had the money, she would be going nuts on it as well. But luckily she's still at uni, so doesn't have the money just yet. But once she's done and she's moved out and she's got a spare room, I think she's got the sickness.
Sickness. Wow.
Yeah, the Lego sickness.
Are you curtains?
You can get Lego themed birthday presents. I do like birthday presents. Birthday presents are a lot of fun, as is Lego.
Oh, should we do your birthday presents on here?
I guess we could. Does that mean it's relevant to this? I'm going to find out what I've got. I don't know what I've got.
Well, no, because you couldn't wait all day. That's the problem.
I could. I mean, bearing in mind, we're away when it is actually my birthday, so we'd be doing it before my birthday anyway. Because you've already told me.
I won't be buying you more for the 10th.
She's already told me she's not bringing them to Centre Park, so if I want them on my birthday, I have to have them before my birthday.
You can wait till we get back.
See, how can I do that? I'm a child. You can't make me wait for my presents. To put it bluntly, you'd get less in the PO box now anyway. It'll be Lego related stuff like the brickheads you're after and more tailored things rather than gifts. Yeah, and that's a good thing. That's how I would want it to be. I don't want... I have to be careful how I say it. I don't want to come across like a monster. I don't want kids to spend hours drawing a picture of us and then sending it in the post to us. Because I don't know how to respond to stuff like that. And it feels like I'm encouraging them to waste their time. So, yeah, that's good that we'd get less of that kind of thing. It's a completely different audience now, which is good. Who knew that in order to get a completely different audience, we had to completely change up the kind of content we made? No one's even noticed we haven't released a vlog in 2 weeks. Certainly no one said anything.
Oh, they're frogs again.
You're a frog again.
No, look, it's another chocolate frog.
Oh, I like a chocolate
I
frog.
get. It's like on the bonsai tree. The cherry blossom are all pink frogs, and now I've got brown frogs. They use frogs for a lot of frogginess.
Frogs
But
are
I don't.
good.
They're doing. I don't think they're using these as frogs. I think they're using them as chicken legs or turkey legs.
I do like a turkey leg. Lego store of a birthday cake set. Yeah, I got Anna the birthday cake for her birthday, and she hasn't built it.
It's on there.
I gave it to her on stream on her birthday.
I like to keep things, Kevin.
It's Lego. You're supposed to build it.
I like to keep things, Kevin.
I'm never getting her a Lego set as a gift again after she's not built it.
I like to keep things, Kevin, in boxes.
Yes, but it cost a fortune. I want to see it built. Toys are there to be played
But it's
with.
my present.
I know, but I don't feel like you're getting any enjoyment out of it.
I am getting lots of things. I don't have to look for it anymore. And I can look over there and go, oh, it's Wally.
It's very disappointing to me that you just... I should have just got you the box and filled it with gravel and you wouldn't have known.
No, well,
No,
your
that's
present.
hold on, that's a good idea. Next year's present. Do you guarantee if I get you rare sets you won't open them? Because, like the mini modulars, to buy the mini modulars, it was like £120 to buy them, but there was someone else selling just the box for 20. So I could get the box, stick a handful of gravel in it so it sounds like Lego, or even just a load of bulk Lego out of the drawer. So when you shake it, it sounds like Lego. Seal it up nicely, and you could just leave it on the shelf, and you'd never know. You'd think you had the sealed set. Would you be happy with that?
I'm going downstairs.
Why?
Because you moaned about how
I'm not moaning about anything.
You can have Lego in your weird little dystopian Lego city, but I can't.
Dystopian?
Yep, but I can't keep mine in boxes.
I didn't say you can't. I'm wondering if you'd be happy with one that I'd
I
sealed
wouldn't.
myself.
I wouldn't be happy with just the box, Kevin. I'm not a child.
I don't see what the difference is.
I know he's in there.
You don't. I don't. I bought it on eBay. Someone else might have had the same genius idea and just put a load of gravel in a box. That's part of the reason I wanted to open it. I haven't left feedback yet. I want to know the sets in there.
I'll see here. Let me shake it. I'll tell you if it's Lego or not.
Hold on.
It's Lego.
But it could be the wrong Lego. Oh, crumbs nearly stood on the dog's neck. Oh! Right, where do you go? You go on there. She'll put you in a box if you're not careful. I ain't afraid of Anna. She's just a grumpus today. What are you doing? Why are you facing me?
You just said you're
thrusting
not,
your knee into me really
You're not
hard.
scared of me.
But you said your knee hurt before, and now you're pressing it into me as hard as you can. Trying to crush mine against the table leg.
You're like nowhere near table leg. He's such... I forget what the name
Handsome
is.
son of a gun. You should add the Lego City grocery store to the city. I've got a grocery store. I've got 2 grocery stores, in fact, that I'm going to be re-brickable-ing.
Again,
what?
more. You wouldn't have half the sets you have if it wasn't for me.
Exactly, you are a bad influence.
Fine.
No, it's
Fine.
good.
No,
I like
fine.
it. It's good. It's good. But you are a bad influence. It's why this is such a dangerous pastime for us, because when it was Pokemon cards, it was me buying them and trying to sneak the purchases past Anna so she didn't know how much I was spending. Whereas now it's, yeah, we're both bonkers. Just spending too much money. It'll be fine. We can just live in Mega Office. Can't wait to get Mega Office.
Not getting a Mega Office.
What's your favourite set? I don't really have one. I love all of them equally. Apart from the Speed Champions. They're fun to build, but I'm indifferent to them after they're built. I'm glad they're cheap. They're good stream cars. Stream builds, because I can sit and build one over the course of a stream, and it fills a stream and gives me something to do while I'm chatting to you rascals. But I'm not that into looking at them.
But they fill a wall as well.
They do.
And you
And the
like
wall
that.
does look cool. What would you recommend for a budget of £100? It really depends on what you're into. £100 can go a long way. But what sort of things are you into? If you're into Star Wars, you can buy. Certainly, if you shop around, you could get the mid-sized Millennium Falcon for £100. I think it was in Argos for about that recently. Or you could get the
Fit.
You can get the Fit apparently. There's loads of really good Lego City sets or Creator 3-in-1 sets that you can get for less than £100. There's various superhero sets. It really depends on what your interests are. But yeah, there's just pick something you're interested in and have a look at what sets are available. It's really hard to go wrong with a Lego set.
Fit.
What are you trying to do there? Are you having a crisis?
Fit.
Fit.
Get that.
Are you describing me?
That hole.
I'm good at jamming
Onto
stuff
that
into holes. Give it here.
See?
I mean, hold on. The hole can't go on the hole. That's not how the bricks are designed. It
But-
has to go in between.
Look.
Yeah, but look, if you take this and try and put any brick, it doesn't fit. So it can't go on the hole. It must be... Yeah, it's next to the hole. So it's like... It's like that, sort of. It's a horrible brick.
Can my life see you up? Oh gosh, I don't even know where it is.
Can I see the thing?
It's like there. Move that way slightly.
What we're trying to show?
It's there.
What we're trying to show?
The up house. It's got loads of bits connected to it.
There you
so
go.
I
I
don't
think
want to pick
that's
it
how
up.
it's supposed to be. But one of your legs has come off, and so is the other one now. Is there an old retired set you wish you could get? All of the old modulars that I don't have.
Same.
The Ghostbusters Firehouse.
Oh yes.
Well,
you can get
Simpsons
them.
House.
They're just really expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean the Town Hall and the Ghostbusters House. The last couple of brick fairs I've been to have been over £1,000 each. I'm not going to spend £1,000 on a Lego set ever. He says now.
Oh, I won't let him.
I mean, ever is the way inflation is. Ever is probably an exaggeration. Because I mean, there's some Star Wars stuff that's like £700-800 now, isn't there? Which luckily we're not into Star Wars, so we avoid that kind of stuff. The most expensive stuff we've had to buy is the Disney Castle, the Avengers Tower. We're not into Lord of the Rings. We're not into Star Wars, so we're avoiding the really, really expensive stuff just through the luck of what our interests are. But obviously, I am very much into the modulars and I'm into the Marvel stuff. So November, December this year is going to be very expensive because we've got the X-Men Mansion in November and the new modular in December. So that's going to be an expensive time of year. We've already shown you the up thing. I got Stranger Things in the middle of that. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sticker o'clock. Sticker ahoy. Wang jangler, please, female.
No, you won't touch the blue ones.
Green ones.
Blue.
Green.
Blue.
Green.
There, still blue.
Still green.
Right. This is green.
That's lime green.
This
That's
is
dark
blue.
green.
Well, to me they're green.
Who's the colourblind one?
To me they're blue, not green. Now I've lost my things.
Lost your fingers?
Yep. Look at that.
That's a beautiful table set for a queen or king.
Princess.
Yeah, same thing.
And it's going in here.
People who like Lamborghinis, why is the font so rubbish? It looks like it's been designed in word art by a 9-year-old. What's that all about? That's genuinely awful. I wouldn't pay more than £8,000 for a Lamborghini.
So much more.
Yeah, I wouldn't want one.
So much.
Cars for wangs, isn't they?
More
Wangmobiles. Oh, well done. What have you done here?
Don't know, Kev.
Handsome
What have you
Kevin
done?
Chapman, as you like to be called.
I really don't.
No, not you. I like to be called Handsome Kevin
What
Chapman.
did everyone have for dinner? We had fajitas.
Fajitas. I've done the caboose. Sorry if you've been asked before, but what's both of your favourite sets you've built? The Natural History Museum. My answer changes every time someone asks, because I like them all. It's just the first one I think of when someone asks.
I have BD1, I have Tonic, I have...
BD1 sounds like a medical condition. Ow.
I have the Galax Milky Way. The Milky Way is fun.
The Galax Milky Way?
And then my little houses.
The Galax Milky Way is on sale in Smith's at the moment. There's a Smith's sale.
Oh, do you want me to buy another one so I can build it for you?
Oh,
I love it. It's great.
I've got no room for art sets now.
No, because I've built them all for you.
Yes, that is correct. Lambos are so low, awful to drive in the UK. Oh yeah, that's going to be my new opinion when I'm talking to manly men. Oh yeah, I'd get a Lambo, but they're so low. They're just awful to drive in the UK, I find.
Please don't ever.
And I'm going to make sure
say things like that.
I'm going to make sure I wear a polo shirt and a flat cap and just go full wang. If you're a polo shirt wearer, I apologise, but you know what you're doing. And you're doing it on purpose. Polo shirts. Oh, God, they are the worst.
Do you not like a polo, Kev?
No, I'm not a hooligan. Polo shirt is the mark of the thug.
Yeah, you have to wear them for PE.
I never had to wear them for PE.
The boys that did rugby did in my
We wore
school.
rugby shirts when we played rugby.
Oh, is that what they're called?
No, we had rugby shirts. Actual rugby shirts.
Well, not PE. We used to, we had to use to. It was red, and it had one of them collars with it.
It sounds like maybe you had polo shirts. We did
For
go to different
PE.
schools.
But the boys did wear rugby shirts. I just didn't know what their name was. But kids have to wear polo shirts to school now, don't they?
Again, I didn't, because I went to a good school that wore a proper uniform with a tie.
What, in primary school?
We just wore jumpers, I think. Maybe... No, we wore normal button-up shirts with a jumper on. Short sleeve...
No, I mean now, not then.
I don't care what they do now. Polo shirts in general are just awful. Everyone knows it. I wear a polo shirt every day at work. I'm not sure how I feel about this conversation right now. I mean, if it's your work uniform, then that's fine.
Yeah,
if you're wearing it by
mine
choice, then have a word with yourself. I'd rather...
Finn!
I mean, they're awful, though.
That's awful.
George, thank you very much for 3 months as a channel member. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
What am I building? I'm building a Lamborghini Countach. Countach.
You're very, very close to a bad word there,
Sorry,
Kevin.
Wangborghini.
People are going to start coming.
We wore polo shirts for PE and the summer uniform was polo shirts. Again, for kids, maybe it's a little bit different. It's when full-grown men choose to wear them. And the absolute worst thing, when full-grown men wear them and then button them all the way up to the top.
Yeah, what's that about?
That's called being from Essex, I think. Oh, my word. I used to have to wear one when I worked in a nursery. Again, if it's your uniform, it's different. But when people... It's when people wear them down the pub.
Was my carrot one a polo? That
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it was a work uniform. It's fine. It's your work
It
uniform.
was.
But you don't come home and put one on because they're so stylish. I have never
I didn't like.
worn one as a voluntarily.
Did you have to wear one for work at any time, do you reckon?
No, I always worked in jobs where I had to wear a tie.
What, even at your telephone job?
Yeah, I would always wear a tie.
Mm.
I was the only person in there who would wear a tie, but I was at work, so I wore a tie. Polo shirts and chinos, even if you're on a golf course, you look a numpty. Exactly. Completely agree.
Lego Arts, do you mean
Oh, crumbs.
the like the Spider-Man and the Starry Night?
The Milky Way.
The Milky Way's there. My Starry Night is over there built but not on the wall. I have a Spider-Man somewhere. I have the other, what's the other one? Great Wave, I have that. I have most of them. Matthew Wright is on off. Bye.
I've just called him out for a polo
Yeah,
shirt.
so I think he's gone.
I
didn't say that. I'm so sorry.
Golfers wear polo shirts all the time, so doesn't that make it okay to wear? No, golfers are the worst. Just golfers in general.
Kevin, stop talking about people!
Just wear normal clothes and play golf. Why are you wearing a polo shirt?
Because
it doesn't make you look like you're good at golf.
Stop it.
I won't.
Stop.
I won't.
Jeez.
They wear it because it's like going to the park to play football and wearing a full kit.
Okay.
Wearing a polo shirt
Kevin,
for golf
why are you
is the golf
shouting?
equivalent of being a full kit. You know what? I'm not going to shush. This is how I stream.
You're shouting though. I don't like it right next to my
I'm
ear.
shouting because you're shushing over me, so I'm having to raise my voice so they can still hear my rant. Let me go. I have to get it out. It's how I stream. People need my opinions. Look,
No, they
see?
don't.
They need the opinions. We have to weed out the people we don't want here. This stream is not for everybody, and it's important people learn that quickly. Oh my word! Just don't play golf. I mean, I can't play golf. I've tried, and I'm awful at it. But when I did try, I would wear jeans and a t-shirt because that's what I would be wearing if I wasn't playing golf. I don't think it was my lack of a polo shirt and a pair of chinos that was holding me back. One of those little gloves that you only wear on one hand. Oh, that would have been the difference.
Could have been. Your grip could have been better.
I feel like Kev's personally attacking me now by harping on polo shirts and golfers. That's pretty much me he's talking about. Look, it's not too late to change your ways.
You have your hobbies, people. Like, don't listen to Kev. Kev sits in a room and plays Football Manager all day for a job,
I'm a cool
so...
guy. And I do it wearing the top half of a suit a lot of the time because I'm proper cool.
The top half of a suit, yeah.
Why don't anyone need the bottom half of a suit?
Oh, what is that? Stop.
This is the era of working from home. No one needs the bottom half of a suit.
They don't want anyone doing that anymore, do they?
No idea.
Yeah.
It's been a
Keep
long
hearing
time
things
since I've
about
had a
it.
real job. Working from home was never an option I had. I never had jobs you could work from home with, really.
Would you want to? Could you have done schooling via the Zoom?
No.
No.
The one job where I did work from home was when I was a business development manager for a bank, and I just used to sit at my computer playing Football Manager all day. But it was during the financial boom, so we made loads of money anyway. And everyone, sales galore, sales ahoy.
Until it went bang.
Yeah, and then I had to leave and get a job in a call centre. But it was a fun couple of years before then. That certainly was interesting being part of a bubble, knowing you were in a bubble and knowing it was going to burst, because there was no way it was unsustainable. Oh yeah, absolutely. Salesperson of the month.
Yeah.
Got to drive around in a BMW Z4, just as a little loaner car. So occasionally I'd have the Z4 and just razz around in a Z4. We had our monthly sales meetings in Barcelona or where, there was just so much.
So you had been there then? I thought you said you hadn't been.
I've been to Barcelona several times.
Oh.
But yeah, it was ridiculous. The mid-2000s banking industry was
ridiculous.
The bubbliest bubble in the history of bubbles. And we all knew it wasn't going to last. Can someone explain what chinos are? The trousers your dad wears. Have I ever played Magic the Gathering? No, I'm a Pokemon TCG guy. What have we got here? Woohoo!
Hate that.
Bag 2.
Hate that with a passion. Do you like my little teapot? Look at it.
Is it short and stout? Oh, it is short and stout. Very good. Do you like my caboose?
Got like a kitchen thing
I
going
built
on.
the caboose of my Countach. Ooh. Why are you snogging a car? Do I have to get a car?
You came at me, bro.
So you can taste it.
You came at me.
You just call me bro. Ugh. Do you have the Lego Ideas treehouse? Yes, it's on the landing downstairs, ready to go in the back of the car when we go to Centre Parks. Kev was calling with people Lambos or Wangs and used to drive a Z4. I got to drive a hairdresser's car around every now and again because it was just a toy that the department had to give to people who sold a lot of mortgages that month. It was not anything I ever selected, but it was nice not having to pay my own petrol for a month. But yeah, it was just a crazy time to doing anything. Don't work in banking in 2007, boys and girls. Actually, do work in banking in 2007, but leave in 2008 before it all goes bang. Rather than leaving slightly late like I did. And then I ran off to uni and became a teacher. And that is the story of part 1 of Kev's life. Well, I guess part 2. Childhood was probably part 1. Did we ever open the Lorcana? We did open the Lorcana. Yes, we
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Not the
Yes,
base
we did.
packs.
Yes, we did.
They're in your room still.
Well, they're on top of the microwave opened, so they're definitely not.
They're all the packs we bought. The first starter packs were still in your room. Never
Yeah, we didn't open
opened.
everything. We've opened some. We've never played a game of it, but we have opened some of it. But got to not get into another trading card game. We got into Lego instead. I'm still in the process of selling all my Pokemon stuff, so certainly can't get into another trading card game. It's too risky. Kev just found this channel. I love watching you and Anna. So it's so exciting. There's new things to watch. Keep it up. Welcome along. 18! My age. It was my age at some point. I remember it distinctly.
Didn't you have a baby then?
No, no babies then. Why did you lean towards me to do
Just
that?
so I didn't want it to, because I'm scared of them bursting and just going everywhere. So I'm next to you, my arms aren't going to go flying. These are some chunky bits.
Chunky, I think that's what the exact say in that situation. Chunky bits.
No, I said bits, not bricks.
How do you fit on, your little turd? Like that, I guess. Well, there you go. I've played a game of Lorcana. It's okay. It's like easy Magic the Gathering. As Pokemon now stopped for us. I mean, I've still got my decks and stuff, but I'm selling all of the sealed stuff that I'd accumulated. I've still got way more than I've sold. I've got so many of those massive plastic tubs like that big, just full of sealed product. Probably had like 7 of them. I've sold 2 of them. And we'll be working through some more when we get back from Centre Parks. But yeah, it's partly the fun for our go, and partly to create some space for us to put stuff that was going to go where the Lego now is, like shoes and drinks.
Get that?
Yes. A triangle! He's 18 when Kev had his first drink and decided he didn't like it. No, I spent 10 years pretending I liked it to fit in. It wasn't. I had my last alcoholic drink probably.
You were still drinking when I met you.
Yeah. Maybe 2015, 2016. So I went a long time pretending I liked it because I figured that's what everyone. It was such a typical autistic masking thing. I assumed everyone was just pretending they liked it, and I didn't really know why, but I just went along with it because it seemed like what everyone else was doing, because I couldn't fathom that anyone would actually enjoy it. It tastes disgusting, and the feeling of being drunk is one of the worst feelings in the world. So it was like a double whammy of awful, but I'm like, yeah, but everyone seems to love it so much,
yeah.
So I guess everyone's pretending, so I'll just pretend too, because that's what you do, I guess. And then eventually I got old enough to not care what other people thought and figure out that, oh, actually, maybe I'm just experiencing this differently to what they are.
And you were getting a rush from it.
Yeah, well, that was the excuse I was able to use at the time, because even then there was still a lot of masking going on. I hadn't considered the fact I was autistic at that point. So yeah, the rash was a good excuse, but I mean, plenty of people get a little bit flushed when they drink alcohol. It wouldn't. So if someone really enjoyed drinking, the little bit of a rash I used to get would not be enough to stop you. But it was a nice excuse that allowed me to pretend that was why I'd stopped. Then eventually I've turned it around to, yeah, I just didn't enjoy it, and I never really did. I've only been drunk like 3 times in my life. Didn't enjoy it any of those times.
But you do like a non-alcoholic Guinness.
I do. I like the taste of Guinness. Guinness is nice. And I could probably have a pint of alcoholic Guinness, but I don't see what the alcohol adds. because I don't want to start losing control of my precious, precious brain. And non-alcohol Guinness is delicious. I can't see how the alcohol would make it nicer, because alcohol is disgusting. People who don't drink like I drink swear. People who drink don't like drink, I swear, they all lie. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of people who like being drunk more than they like actually drinking. But there's definitely people who enjoy the taste as well. You get these people who are really into expensive scotch or expensive wine. And I don't know, is that just being a wangy show-off, or do they genuinely enjoy the taste? More than
Wine
the
is
cheap
nasty.
stuff?
I hate
Yeah,
wine.
I've never drunk wine. I always thought that was a step too far. It was just like swilling vinegar.
I like vinegar.
But I would choke back a beer and have like a Jack Daniels and Coke, where it was way more. Even when I did drink, I would very quickly move on to the spirits, which I would never be part of rounds because I don't like that. So I would just get a Coke and pretend it was a Jack Daniels and Coke, and just pretend I was still drinking. I did that for years. So the signs were there for a long time. But it took me until my mid-30s to actually figure out what was actually going on. Guinness Zero is the best alcohol-free. Yeah, I quite like a few of the alcohol-free beers. I like the Beck's one, I like the Heineken one. Like a cold alcohol-free Heineken on a summer's day is quite a pleasant beverage. It's still not as nice as a Coke Zero, but you can only drink so many Coke Zeros before you just want something different. So it is nice to have something a little bit different.
Oh, Finn has entered the chat.
Well, there you go. I like the taste of Baileys, but I can't drink much as it's very strong. Yeah, I used to quite like Baileys, but only like icy cold over ice. If I had it straight out the bottle, you could taste the whiskey. Whereas over ice, it just tasted like sweet milk.
Kevin.
So that was, and like I would have amaretto and Cokes, it tasted like Dr. Pepper. So that wasn't a very manly thing to get down the pub before the football. It's not that I hate alcohol, I just don't miss it when I'm not drinking, so why would I? I mean, there's a lot of things I don't miss when I'm not doing it, but I do it because I enjoy it while I'm doing it.
What?
I don't think in order to do something you have to miss it when you're not doing it. Like, I don't miss going to theme parks when I'm not at them, but when I'm at them I enjoy them. But I never find myself thinking, oh, I wish I was at a theme park, I really miss it. But I still enjoy it while I'm there. Where do we get our trays from? IKEA. IKEA. And they're great. We're building the front of this vehicle now. I think I'd rather have a Fanta lemon over a nice cold beer. I do like a Fanta lemon. Like I say, I was just never that into it. Really hated losing control of my brain. I think it's the same reason I don't like the devil's lettuce. I just don't like being out of control. When we went to Amsterdam a few years ago and had a brownie, I woke up in the middle of the night and the room was spinning. I was like, well, I'm never doing that again. I didn't feel any benefit or enjoyment from that. And I've just had an unpleasant experience when I'm trying to sleep. So, nope.
I slept.
Not doing that again.
For 22 hours.
Yeah.
It was great.
I just don't like losing control of my brain. How are your fingers after doing a Lego stream? Are they tender? No, not at all. I'll go downstairs after this and carry on building my Sesame Street modular that I'm working on.
My fingers were hurting yesterday, but
I've built the calluses up now.
I spent most of all day Legoing yesterday.
Yeah, Anna spent so long sat in here that she hurt her back from sitting up straight for too long. Was that yesterday or the day before? That was recent.
Yeah. I think it was the day before. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to go and lay down.
I don't miss going to work, but I still go. What the hell is a devil's lettuce? Topher's just answered that. I can't talk about it on YouTube. But I think from from the explanation of having it in Amsterdam, that should be enough information, surely. Surely. Where's my piece that I require? There it is. With your spare Lego, you should make Kev a Lego storm. Just turn my 3-in-1 unicorn into a seahorse. Nice. Is that one of the 3 options, or have you gone wild? Have you gone off script? Now I know. Now I want to know why it's called devil's lettuce. I mean, it's just a silly thing to call it, isn't it? I don't know. Is it widely called devil's lettuce? It probably is. But knowing my brain, it's something I heard somewhere at some point, and now just use that as because I like the sound.
Interpreted it.
It's fun.
As Kevin's do.
We've got any trips planned? We are off to Centre Parks next week. We've got another Disney trip planned as well for a couple of months' time.
We've got a friend.
We have. We've got a cruise booked for early next year. So we've got a few bits planned. All very exciting. How many Lego stores are there in Norway?
1?
What, have you looked?
I don't know.
Well, when we're on the cruise, we've got to find the Lego stores, obviously.
Oh.
It's when we're not building the Titanic on the boat, which we will obviously be doing.
I am not traipsing around in the snow looking for Lego, Kevin.
Oh, I am.
You need to get a wheelchair that's good for snow then. Snow is the worst thing I could be on. Need to get some
I don't think that's true. Lava would be worse than snow.
No, well, I wouldn't be on lava, would I? I'd be burnt.
Yeah, but you said it.
Oh, shut up. Stop being so pedantic. I hate it when you do this. Oh, I just want to
One of Anna's
punch you.
favourite things to say is, I can't think of anything worse. And I always provide
I just want to punch
examples
him.
of things that would be worse.
I just want to punch him.
Autism. I can't help it. It's the way, as soon as she says it, my brain starts giving me lists of things that would be worse. It's just how my brain works.
I just want to punch you though, Kev.
You're a violent woman. Are we vlogging Centre Parks? Maybe. Probably. Probably just enough to be able to call it a business trip, but not an excessive amount because we want to actually enjoy the break as well. We'll find a happy medium. My car is looking good. Thank you very much. I'm working hard on it. I'm sure ice would be worse than snow. Exactly. Jacob said that, not me. Or like a load of guts. Just like a field full of guts. Put that back.
I ain't got anything.
Put my wheel back.
I've got nothing.
You're a monster. I'm making a vehicle. Vehicle. That's what he's making. I need to stand up for the old bum cheeks for a moment.
Don't make that noise. That's awful. That was not a good noise.
Oh yeah.
He's left the room, everybody.
So these Lego sets are all business expenses. Yeah, they're all owned by the business. Well, not all of them. Some of the ones that Anna gets and you never see, she buys herself.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few that fit into that category for me as well. But anything you see in a video or a stream is almost certainly owned by the business.
Yeah, like the tall head is mine. I bought that. The up house I bought.
Wally is yours, because that was a gift.
The dinosaur I bought.
But we've got a proper list of who owns what. It's all recorded. Is there a store or anything where you can actually make minifigs of each other? Yes. Minifig.me, I think, is the place we got ours from. Or it's certainly something along those lines. I think it's minifig.me. It's pretty excellent.
You didn't stun on the dog, did you?
No, he stood on me. I know how Kev feels. Just want to keep naming things worse than snow now. See, it's not just me.
To walk on with my back, snow and ice are not the greatest things.
They're not the greatest. That's a different sentence. Your previous statement was they are the worst
They
thing.
are the worst thing.
But they're not the worst
for my
thing.
back.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, walking around in a pit of fire would be much worse.
Well, why would I be on fire?
I don't know, but it would be worse than snow. That's the
But
point.
why would I be on fire?
I don't know. Walking through a minefield would be worse.
But we're going to be in a place where snow and ice is.
Yeah.
So walking on it is the worst thing I could imagine.
No.
Yes.
Jumping off the boat directly onto it would be worse than walking on it.
Oh, why would I do that? What? Oh, I can't. Can't talk to you.
I'm just letting you know what's happening in my brain when you say things like that. Most of the time I keep it in.
Not yesterday. I heard what you said in the middle of Sainsbury's. I will not repeat it.
I don't remember.
I remember.
What did I say in the middle of Sainsbury's? I don't remember what I said.
Not a good thing.
Why was it not a good thing?
I can't repeat it.
Was it rude? Was it naughty?
Yeah, it was a bit of not great, Kevin.
Interesting.
The way if that's where your brain goes, I'm thinking that's a bit.
Oh, about a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what you went to.
What did you say?
I can't remember now. Something was going on.
She said something like, that's the worst thing you can possibly do. And my response was, there's people out there boning kids.
Why? Why would you say this?
Because my point was, I don't remember what your example, but it's not the worst thing you can do.
Why are you saying it now?
To let people know how my brain works. If you fall over, it's nice and cold. There you go. Walking on nothing but loose Lego bricks. See, that wasn't bad. Topher, what's with the overreaction? I think you'll find what I said was worse than whatever Anna said at the time. I don't remember what she said. Kev just waffling back slowly. Exactly. That made me laugh out loud. I'm a bad person. See, this is how we make sure we've got the right people watching. The people who laugh along, they're the right people. Anyone who gets upset by it, they probably shouldn't be here in the first place. Because if they get upset by that one, I'm going to upset them 1,000 times over the course of our relationship together. What's the next build after the car? I've got this lovely little Welshman. What I'm going to do next. If we've got time, yeah, we've got loads of time. I bought him yesterday as well. Are you not saying words anymore?
I'm trying to work out this top
I
bit.
couldn't tell if Anna was sulking because she didn't approve of the previous discussion.
Well, I didn't, but...
Kev is right. Don't tell an autistic person there's nothing worse. We will prove you wrong. Exactly. It's just the way our little brains work. Anna's slowly losing hope. The funny thing is, she is fully aware of this is how my brain works. She's just not used to hearing me expose it in public because she doesn't watch the Twitch streams. If she watched the Twitch streams, Topher could confirm I've said much worse things on the internet on a weekly basis for many years. Anna looking to see if she can build herself a Lego home to move into. It's a dragon, not a sheep. Welsh dragons are Welsh. All dragons are Welsh, right? Right, you're Welsh. Dragons are your people.
Yeah.
She's in a grumpy now, I think. Hey, you're
I'm
grumpy
not.
now.
Just get. There's some
Don't make me come
weird,
over there and tickle you.
some weird bits going on.
I will come and tickle you. But yes, all dragons are Welsh. Everyone knows that. That's why they have dragons on their flag. I'm doing the front bit. It looks like this is going to be too close to the floor. How are you going to go over a speed bump with one of these weird little ice scrapers on the front of the car? That is literally touching the table. I mean, I've not got the wheels on yet. So I imagine that'll make a little bit of a difference. Oh, I just did a big old hiccup. Right. You haven't said words for ages.
Because I'm trying to work out what's going on.
You can't just pretend the stream's not happening.
But I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Twitch like know the talks you go through for the engagement. Exactly. We've never talked about my exploding penis on this channel. Don't make me get started on that story. If Anna makes me talk on my own for long enough, we'll get there. She has to be involved in the conversation. Why are you being silent?
I have nothing to say. You've kind of just took it out of me, really.
Took it out of you. As a Welshie, I can confirm dragons are Welsh. Sheep are also Welsh, but sheep are owned by us, whilst we are owned by the dragon. There you go. Now we know.
Where are you going on?
See, I knew that from my time spent in Wales over the last few years. The only shirtless picture of me holding a wrestling belt on the internet was taken in Wales.
I'm seeing.
You do see, you got sent it at the time. A little treat for your eyes only that I then tweeted. What's the next modular building going into the city? The police station is in now, but I don't think that's been in a video yet. You alright?
Yep.
Tickle you?
No,
And I'm doing the Sesame Street rebrickable at the moment as well. So that will also be in before the next vidya. Oh, female. Do you want tickling?
No, I just need a new back.
You don't need a new back.
Oh, I do.
You need to fix that one. Go to the back doctor.
Can't till October.
And it's off to the back doctor.
And then they'll
to get
probably they'll then probably cancel that. I'll have to wait another month because that's what they do with my knee.
Yeah. That's how they rule. She's hitting me again under the toe.
Because my knee really hurts when you keep knocking it constantly. It's like
you're fine,
it's like your
lady
whole
female.
body moves.
You're the one
Stop
moving.
pressing that.
Stop
Why are you going over
pressing.
there? Why can't you just press the try it? Why can't you just press the space bar?
It doesn't work. It doesn't do
does.
anything. Oh my god. Why have you let me do that for 2 streams and not... How do you know that?
Because you worked it out on the last stream.
She just turned into a goblin. Another goblin's here, everybody. Yes! Stuck it straight! Kev, we've not had a bum update for a while. That will cheer Anna up. It is slowly but surely healing. I know it's not yours, but will the Disney castle go in the city? No, it won't ever leave this room. Is there any way you could put a sit-stand desk in that room to help being hunched over for your back? You can't really stand though, can you? That's the problem.
Stand either.
The way Kev's hands were hovering, I thought he was going to boop Anna's chest. Do you want to boop your chest?
I really don't.
Go to see a sports therapist. They'll sort you out. Not that expensive either. The thing is, it's not that simple. She doesn't just need a bit of a rub. She needs surgery, which I don't think a sports therapist can do, really.
Wasn't that what I was
a
seeing
surgeon.
before?
Yeah, it's a surgeon she's waiting to see, not just a back rubber. She's waiting to see the consultant surgeon so they can chop her back off or whatever it is they do. I don't know the full technicalities of it. I think it's to do with chopping off her spine.
Well, my
Or something
spine,
along
no, my
those
spine
lines.
wasn't fully, or was too developed when I was born, and then they did some things in it, and now it hurts.
This is defo the stream where Anna kills Kev. Anna won't kill me.
Stop pressing the screen!
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. You should probably tell me more often. If you remind me every time I've got to do it. Ah, no, I pressed it too many times. How do I go back? No, I pressed it too many times. Oh, a sticker. Number 7 sticker. Number 7 sticker. Stick it on the car front. Stick it on the car front. The sticker goes on the front of the car. Ooh, the front of the car, female. Woo!
You've got a lovely bogey in your nose.
Which one?
Ooh,
Which side?
Don't you dare do that in here.
What am I supposed to do then?
There is.
Oh, that thing.
There is.
I thought you were offering me a
There is
tool.
loo roll in that bathroom. Go away.
Talk to the people.
I am talking to the people. So, people, what am I supposed to talk to you about? How do you feel if Lego made the Phineas and Ferb house? I'm not sure what that is. Anna is going to end up like a Futurama character after chopping off the spine. Yes. Yes, I will. I'm excited for the new CPO3. I keep looking at the R2D2. What is on your head?
Hawkeye hat.
Why is it so hard?
Ah! Careful, this is my limited edition. Only one of 300 made.
It's made of leather.
Yeah. It's my cool guy hat. It's my cool guy hat. It's the coolest hat of all. It's my cool guy hat. It's my cool guy hat. It's the coolest hat of all.
Need to bend the front.
No, because it's a limited edition. It's
What we have, right?
it's a New Era 5950, one of 300 Marvel limited edition hat. Topher loves this
God,
hat.
I need to take my glasses off.
It's my Hawkeye hat.
I can't see myself because of that stupid thing.
You look handsome.
200.
1 300 made Curiously 209. They are still available 3 years on, which is surprising.
Because
When
they're
there were
awful.
so few made. It's probably because they were £800 each. That's why they're hard to get hold of. I've lost. Look, you've taken a piece, you fiend. Give it back. It was in there before.
I didn't
The
touch
long,
anything.
the long length. That one was in there before because I almost picked it up before. So you have taken it. See. This is the person who thinks I wouldn't notice if she changed something in the city. I noticed. I knew which piece you'd
Because I
taken.
knew you were taking it next.
Did it come with one of those cool stickers that people don't remove for months until it looks absolutely awful? The sticker is still on it, yeah.
Don't take it off in here.
I do normally take the stickers off of my hats, but not on this one because it's my my limited
edition.
edition. What made me buy it? I love Hawkeye. Hawkeye is one of my favourite Marvel characters. The Hawkeye comics are excellent. But I can't use the spacebar, it's too jumpy.
Stop covering the fan, please.
Hold on, I've gone through like 10 stages here. So
Stop
if you want-
touching my leg.
I'm not touching your egg!
Stop touching my legs.
Eggs.
Legs.
You both need to get Lego glasses frames. That's an excellent idea. Nice hat, see? Bubble and Toyland knows. It is a nice hat. I'm going to take this one to Disneyland, I think, this year.
Why? You're going to sweat.
I
in
sweat
it.
anyway. I'm a sweaty guy. I'm 50 pounds lighter than last time we went.
But
I won't sweat as
You're
much.
still going to sweat, Kevin. It's leather.
Yeah, but I'm worried Pab's going to upstage me with all his excellent clothes, so I need to up my game. Haha, the little back wing. Oh, and now we put the thing on. Is it one of the very few hats that doesn't require a hat stretcher? It is, because it's a size 8 hat, which actually fits my head very comfortably. It's a fitted hat, size 8 New Era, fits perfectly. The problem is, the sized ones only have the flat peak, and obviously I can't wear a flat peak because I'm not a plum. And the ones with the
Oh, I
curved
thought
brim,
you were a plum.
the ones with the curved brim don't come in this size. Apart from my chef's hats also fit, which is why I'm a big chef's guy.
Stop hitting my knee.
Stop
please.
hitting my knee, please, Kevin. Stop hitting my knee. Makes you look like a mushroom from Mario Bro. Don't know how people like that hat. I wouldn't wear it if they were giving it away. I mean, I do wear it because I think it's great and I love Hawkeye. But then I am a man of exceptional taste. So yeah, this hat fits perfectly. The only problem is they only do this exact size and style in the American football ones, because I've bought the supposedly same hat. So this is a New Era 940. One size fits most, which fits me perfectly. I got the exact same hat, superhero ones, that I need to use my hat stretcher on. So they're inconsistent. Does the hat stretcher still get used? I haven't stretched a hat for a while, but I do have a number of hats that need stretching, so it will get used soon.
From Christmas. I got my Daffy Duck hat.
No, I can wear that one. The Daffy Duck one's fine. It's the Wolverine one that I got when I got all my Marvel ones after Christmas. Right, I think my Countach is complete. I just have to put Marvin in it. Americans have big heads, apparently. Gonna have to buy Anna a right knee pad just for the Lego streams.
He keeps hitting it every time. No apologies, just hits
I don't know it's happening.
I know it's happening.
There we have a Lamborghini Countach that's not attached properly. Hold on. It's falling apart. There we go. A Lamborghini Countach.
Stop shouting.
Will not. Look at it go. It's really, really boring and white.
I like that purple and I think it's yellow one that's coming out. That looks fun. Why are you grunting?
I'm being a car.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to take my hat off to do this next build because I need to take this one seriously.
Stop hitting my knee. All I did was tell him to blow his nose in and out, in and out.
Yeah, but you sent me past my hats.
Don't hit
My hats live on the bathroom door.
Don't hit my knee. Please do not hit my knee. Stop it! You're doing it again!
Oh. I remember one size fitted all. Must have gotten sued so many times it now fits most. Sued by me. Because I've got a full-sized human brain. That doesn't fit in a boring tiny person hat. When I was a young man, of 14 or so, I went to my friend's birthday party at Wickseed Park and got myself an FBI female body inspector hat.
That's awful.
That I wore around the rest
Never.
of the party with his mum there walking us around the park, and she was not amused by it, but I was very amused by it.
You bought it from Wixie Bar?
I bought it from Wicksteed Park.
Disgusting.
Yes. Stop hitting her knee. I'm not touching her knee.
Yes.
Am I singing the song from Robin Hood? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know why. It's just in my head. And I have no idea. I've not seen that film for 30 years. But it's in my head for some reason. It is the best Disney film. And there's not enough of it at Disneyland. Right. Welsh build coming now. Would you ever build a bigger set on stream, Kev? Me? I have built bigger sets on stream. I did the Camp Nou on stream. I did the...
means.
Well, not while you're doing a big stream. I was answering the question fully. I've done the Dungeons and Dragons on stream. I did the Gotham City art set on the stream. I can't sit next to Anna and do a big build while she's also doing a big build. She'll just get in each other's way. But yeah, there will be times when we do streams from downstairs. Probably just me, because I don't think we'll both fit in the Lego City room.
Bigger room, but not enough for two people.
So yeah, there'll be stuff that I build on stream, bigger builds. There'll be times when Anna has some time off from streaming, It just becomes the Kev show for a little while. Although it's become so much about the banter that I don't know if people could cope with just me streaming building Lego anymore. People would miss you too much. So that plan might be gone now, and you might have to go to stream forevermore. But maybe we could build.
You're going to drive off? I thought it was going to drive off.
Maybe we'll build the Home Alone one together, but that won't be on stream. That'll be 24 different TikToks that will release over Advent.
Of course, it's still going.
Wicksteed Park's still there. It's very different now. But yeah, Wicksteed Park still exists. Wicksteed Park is great. Right, let's open this guy up.
Before Rue moved out, we used to go there most months. Go at least once a month before we moved up here.
Oh, he's got the big balls, the big eyeballs. Love it. I love a big eyeball on a Lego thing. This is a 3-in-1 set. Goodness me, this is a 3-in-1 set.
Yeah, the other one's a parrot.
A parrot and a fish. I quite like the parrot. But I've promised people a Welsh build now. So I've got to do the dragoon. Oh, where's the rest of my instructions? 5 instruction books from one stream. I am a machine. I'm just registering my set. Here we go, boys and girls. Maths test incoming. Are you ready for mathematics? Don't give the answer before I've read the question. Earn points. 3 divided by 3!
1.
Good girl. You got that slower than you got 7 on the previous one.
Because you told me to wait. So I waited a second.
It's not like you to listen to me at all. Right, I got this for myself for no special occasion. I got it from a Lego store.
Oh.
Submit. 20 points. And now, let's build this bad boy. Start building.
I am too ahead of myself.
Oh, you get to pick which one you want to build. That's clever. No.
I've never built a 3-in-1 before.
I've done loads of 3-in-1s before, but never through the app. Yeah, so I'll do the dragon. Oh, I've got to empty the freezer. Straight in there. Opening all the things. I saw Anna's face cringe when you said banter. She loves bants. She's the Bantmeister General, aren't you? Fantastic. Is my iPad torch on, or is it the angle we're seeing it at?
No.
I almost entered this on the floor because I was so confused by the question.
Why?
I opened the bag as I was reading it, didn't understand the question, and my brain was like, just empty that on the floor. I was halfway there. Oh, I managed to save myself though, because of my superior intellect. And
it's not shining through
boyish good
today.
looks. And a blink twice if you need saving. Do you just use your points for the Lego discounts? I'm wondering if that's the best use of them. Most of the time. I mean, occasionally there'll be something on the insider thing that I want. Like I got the Dungeons & Dragons dungeon guide thing, Dungeon Master Guide, through the insider rewards. But yeah, mostly just use it for discounts. Like the was it Notre Dame that we bought mostly with points, and the Dungeons & Dragons set we bought mostly with points. So we've got a couple of pretty expensive sets. Not quite for free, but pretty close to free, using our points so far this year. So they get put to good use. The Queen of Banterbury. You love banter. You can't help yourself. Why is that in your head, Kevin? Banton deck. I like it. Oh. We are the most banterific Lego stream on the internet. You won't find another one like it. This is why we'll never break America. I don't think they'll be up with the bants.
I'm just
we're
leaving.
too
I'll go
British.
downstairs in a minute. I'll just take my
Listen to her
iPad
bantering again.
and leave.
And then I'll finish building your castle.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a dragon yet. Give it. Oh, Dave's head. What are you doing there? Why is Dave's head on the end of my shoe? Bantam of the opera. I like this. I'm having a lovely time. I think it's quite good leaving them to do the banter for once. We offer them so much banter. It's good to get some banter back again. Can we watch Robin Hood after this?
No,
I might watch it while I'm doing my Sesame Street.
you do that.
I'm nearly 30 and I'm going to watch Robin Hood whilst building a Sesame Street Lego set.
Why don't you watch Inside Out first?
Because I'm watching that with you. We're going to watch that together. We'll watch that when we're in Centre Parks. That could be a family activity. I imagine the children haven't seen it.
I'm sure
When
they
we were
have.
out for Amy's birthday dinner the other day, she kept telling Grandad that she didn't watch TV at all.
But no, they all watch streaming now, don't they? That's what.
Yeah.
That's how people consume TV now. We rarely watch it. We watch it.
Oh yeah, we
for,
don't watch TV.
Um,
We watch Bake Off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Apparently I'm a bantagonist.
Yeah, we watch the Bake Off, Apprentice, the Pottery one.
Yeah, all the Bake Off programmes. Baking Bake Off, Business Bake Off, Sewing Bake Off, Pottery Bake Off, all the Bake Offs. We love a Bake Off around here.
But not much else.
No, Bake Offs and banter, that's what we're about.
I've currently got into New Amsterdam. That's alright. Season 2 now. They're long seasons as well. But I've finished Young Sheldon.
Do not mention what I've been watching. Do not mention it. Because Sheepdog recommended it, so I refused.
I'm not saying what I've
No, I
been
know,
watching.
but you might have just dropped it in. I just need to make sure there is nothing on record that I've been watching what I've been watching.
I also watched this other thing. Hold on, let me just.
Because I have to continue my policy of ignoring everything he says.
I'll have to get Kevin to tell me what it says because I still don't know. What's that say?
Supercell.
Supercell. I've just watched that. That's quite good.
Or have you watched The Boys? I watched
I've
the
watched-
first episode of it twice.
I got a few seasons, but I just got a bit bored.
I
of
watched
it.
the premiere of that at Comic-Con a few years ago before it was even out.
Um,
In a bus that was turned into a cinema for the Poipers.
The things I haven't liked is Brooklyn Nine-Nine, didn't get
Brooklyn
it.
Nine-Nine's brilliant.
Friday Night Dinners, didn't get it.
Oh, this is why you don't like Banter. You've got to watch the Banter programmes. Friday Night Dinner's great. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's great. Good Place, The Office, Parks and Rec. These are my programmes. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. These are just the programmes I have on repeat.
I love a crime doc. Love them. They're great.
A Crime Doctor.
Crime documentary.
Wow.
Or a cult documentary. Love them. Find them so
I
interesting.
think this dragon's pregnant.
It's just got a belly on it.
Yeah, pregnant. A pregnant dragoon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm reading.
Just checking you hadn't shut down.
I can't read and do at the same time.
Yoink. Right, come on then, Chapman. Build a dragon. So I found out Kevin has all the same comfort shows as me. Yeah, they're all the good ones. I just watch them on repeat. They just loop around. I never even watch them. They're just on. They just go on in the background. They're on all day while I'm working. And I just loop round through a list of probably 8 or 9 different shows. And when one finishes, I just go to the next one. And occasionally they get moved off of Netflix so they don't get watched for. Like I haven't seen,
Yes.
I haven't seen Parks and Rec for a year or 2 now because it's not been on Netflix. And I'm not going to go and watch it on Amazon Prime because then you have to watch the flaming adverts.
Oh yeah, I've gone off Amazon Prime so much. They're going to find their viewership has gone down because I certainly can't be bothered
Oh, you nearly
I
said a rude word.
I stopped myself.
Ha 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 ha.
Did I stop myself?
Yes, you did.
I cannot be bothered with that fanjangleness.
Can't be buttocked. Oh, fiddle my stick. Yeah, Community's another one that's on the list. Suits, I can see that's been mentioned. That's another one on the list. There's quite a few that are on the list. Have you seen Brickfest live clip shown of Brick Lover Brad YouTube post? No. Is it a different Brickfest live? Someone else trying to get viral off the back of Brickfest
just seen
live?
your brick.
I've just seen your Brickfest live
Yes.
clip shown. Who's Brick Lover? I don't know who Brick Lover Brad is. I imagine he's called Brad and likes bricks, or maybe a little more than like. Who knows? Should I know who Brick Lover Brad is? And am I getting paid from using my clip? I hope so. Love getting paid, me. I watched a 1 hour long episode of The Boys and there were 4 ads in it. Yeah, I can't be doing that. I think I was finished after like season 7 of Suits. Good, but gets so samey. Yeah, but the sameness is good. I started watching The Boys a few days back. I can't watch adverts. Reacher is very good. You should all watch Reacher if you haven't watched it. Reacher!
Isn't that? That just went over.
Yes, it did.
Doesn't that have adverts?
It didn't when I watched it.
Does now. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I imagine so. Maybe when stuff is brand new it doesn't have adverts, because I would always watch them the day they came out. That's one of the few programmes in the last 5 years I've actually sat and watched specifically. Because I am a big fan of the Reacher books. Big Lego YouTuber, very famous. Interesting. Well, hopefully he linked back to my channel rather than just showing the video, and we'll get an influx of new people. That would be nice. I'd like that. I like an influx in it. Let's face it, need some new people. The current lot, need some needs
So horrible, isn't he?
need some new people in, some fresh meat. I love them all, really.
You really know how to alienate people, don't you?
I know how to make sure that it's the correct people watching. Because the correct people will understand that was just the Bantosaurus Rex doing his thing.
Please. This will be my final stream. I cannot be doing with this. See, bye-bye.
I mean, they're messing around when they say bye-bye. But it is important. Anyone who would hear me say something like that and be like, oh no, I don't like this guy. That's why I say things. Yeah, but you're not going to be our target viewer. I can't imagine you sitting and watching me stream, ever.
But if I don't like it, why? Oh, I just don't like it.
Well, I mean, that brings us full circle to you are very welcome to stream on your own. I actively encourage it.
No.
Then you can do streams in your style.
You know I don't want to.
So if you're going to be part of my streams, then we have to stream my way. And I can't take the banter.
Excuse me, I'll be back next time, people, maybe at some point.
Stop it. Turn around. You're kneeing me. You mustn't hit my knee. You know it's bad. I keep telling you. Your name's shown at the bottom of the clip. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Stop singing that song.
Why not more streams of Anna? I would happily have Anna every day on the stream, but it's a battle to get her to stream as much as she does. Enter.
I have anxiety.
She does. I've got blurred vision at the moment. What have you done to my face?
I've touched your face.
One of my eyes isn't working.
Maybe you need to go to...
Anna turning into a Bantony
I don't even...
Prime charge $2.99 a month to lose the adverts. I pay it, but then I think it might have been Parks and Rec was part of the Stars thing or something.
Stop
So
that.
it's shown on It's shown on Prime, but because it's not Prime, even when you pay the $2.99, it still has adverts. So I do pay the $2.99 to try and get the adverts off of Parks and Rec. I think it was Parks and Rec, but they still showed anyway.
They're not even like good adverts. I can remember I was watching something and it kept coming up with Peppa Pig, and I wanted to throw my iPad across the room because I can't stand Peppa Pig. She is such a see you next Tuesday. She really is. I hate her.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can.
People will think we're streaming next Tuesday now and we're on holiday.
People know what I mean, don't you?
I might be the Bantmeister, but she's a potty-mouthed sailor. Oh, my scrotum. Hold on.
Scrotum?
I'm sat on it. Oh, I sat on my nut. I adjusted, and my old man's sack got caught under my leg.
He sat on himself.
I've actually got tears in my eyes.
Oh dear. Kevin sat on him in
Dave's
bits.
so concerned about me. Oh, Dave, my scrotum. I sat on my balls that you wouldn't understand. You haven't got any balls.
Oh, I don't like children's TV. I had too many years of it.
Oh.
No!
Oh.
He's getting all the...
Yeah, I know. I need those affiliate link jock straps. Oh, those of you who aren't quite as old as me will not know that you're in constant danger of that happening. Look, there are actually tears in my eyes.
Pick up the bags.
I adjusted myself so slightly and just sat on my own nuts. Oh, just the left one. Whew.
Why do men do that?
Because, female, as we get older, our nuts start to sag. And unless you wear a testicle brassiere...
Are they a thing?
Yeah, that's basically what a jockstrap is, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what a jockstrap is.
Jockstrap is like a banana hammock.
That's not going to be for your lady bits then, are they? Your dangly bits.
You don't just put your penis in and leave your nuts hanging out the side.
I don't know.
What on earth?
I don't know how a jockstrap would go on.
Not like that.
Because it goes around your legs, doesn't it?
It's... Yeah. Oh, God. I'm 41. Oh, I have got tears in my eyes, though. Goodness me.
I guess that's what the toner's for that you get. To tone them back up a little bit.
But yeah, after I have my penis removed, I've got to wear one of them for a day or two. What have I just tuned into? I know. Have you seen the Lego C3PO?
Yeah, it's got a gold leg, or it's gold.
Silver leg.
Yeah, well, one of the legs is a different colour.
Yeah, because his whole body is gold, so his leg is silver.
There you go.
I'm a Star Wars guy now, folks. I know.
You've moved this.
Little C3PO.
No.
The one who goes around on wheels and beeps a lot, yeah?
That's R2-D2.
R2-T2.
Yep.
We're big Star Trek folks. We love it. Shut up, Kevin! I might just leave him with one eye on.
Don't do that.
I don't know where the other eye is. Oh, no, it's not there. He might only have one eye. Join this chat at the wrong time. New viewer from Oxford. I won't mention the playoffs. The playoffs never happen. Don't worry about it. I hear you upset Bolton more than us anyway, so...
Who did?
Oxford.
What did Oxford do?
Beat Bolton, and that's all we need to talk about.
What, in real life?
Yeah, at Wembley. The Wembley that I was supposed to go to
Why didn't you go?
because of Oxford. Because they may have played us as well.
Did you win?
If we won, we would have gone to Wembley.
Yeah, but then how would have Oxford gone to...
By beating us.
So you didn't play Bolton?
No. We played Oxford.
Oh, so they went instead?
I think we should stop talking about this. It's going to make it sad.
Just asking questions.
I've been very clear on what happened and what didn't happen and what didn't happen.
He gets so annoyed when I ask questions.
Stupid football. An odd thing Anna does.
Excuse me.
On odd things Anna does. I was in Norwich this weekend and the market has a mushy pea store.
Yeah.
So they're strange, like them from Nottingham. Yeah, they're all weird, aren't they? Ow.
I am not weird.
You're very weird, and you know you are. Mushy peas is not a meal.
Never said it was.
Well, when I go to a food truck, I expect to get a full meal, not just the side order. It's like going to a gravy van. You have to have a mug of gravy, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, you don't serve anything other than gravy? No, it's fine. Just give me the gravy. That's all I'm here for.
Just the gravy.
What, you don't want to put it on anything? No, just give me the gravy. That's all I want. Weird northern folk. Right, how do I pluck your little horns? Yoink. And then... Hang on, did that person say they were a new viewer? So how did they know I was a Posh fan? Have I got it plastered on the stream somewhere?
Don't know, Kev.
Do I just exude glorious Peterborough-ness? Early Christmas, got Town Hall and Fire Brigade modules today. Oh, blimey, goodness me, that's an expensive set of purchases. Sat building while watching you too. Enjoy yourself. That is my idea of a fun time.
Why are they early Xmas? It's only June.
Because they're justifying spending over £1,000 on Lego by calling it early Christmas. I completely get it.
Have a drink of water.
I'd love a drink of water. Thank you, female woman.
Gravy down south is panzo. I've not had a good gravy down south, I don't think.
Gravy's gravy. It's just wet meat.
No, it's not, Kevin. You don't understand. Don't do that ever again. Don't do that again. That was awful noise.
You love it. She loves it.
Alright, sheepdog, calm down.
Don't dare call
Well
me
then,
that.
don't be like that then.
It's the worst thing you can say to
Married
a
a
person.
northerner and she puts gravy on 90% of her food. Yes, that's correct. It's good.
Does she also put vinegar on everything? Anna does that.
I don't put it on everything.
You put vinegar on garlic bread.
Oh, because it's nice.
I can't tell if that's a northern thing or an Anna thing.
Oh, you just need
Everything has to be wet.
it cuts through the taste.
Cuts through the taste. I like to taste the food.
No, it's different.
Oh.
And seeing as we're having more salads now, I need some balsamic vinegar. I forget to keep...
Balsamico.
I feel, I can't breathe. I can't talk.
You sounded like you were stuck on a loop there. I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't talk. Well, you're talking a lot. It's like sitting next to Foghorn Leghorn.
My brain.
My word. What were you trying to say anyway?
I forgot now. I just got stuck on that and I couldn't get out. It's
Topher wants to know if you're having a stroke.
It's this medication. It's bananas. I just get stuck sometimes.
As the Gwen Stefani song goes. My medicine is bananas. Bananas. I think that's how it went. We're definitely a Gwen Stefani household. Stop!
I turned it off.
But people know when you mute the microphone and then go, well, exactly what you're doing.
Turn it off though.
They can see you lifting your butt cheek up.
Turned it off.
My word. Did you get any of the Series 1 sets? Thought you might have got the old engine set, the Snack Shack. The Snack Shack is arriving tomorrow.
You got the Snack Shack?
Yeah, it's arriving tomorrow to go into the beach.
Oh my god,
area.
you've got the Snack Shack coming
Got
tomorrow.
the Snack Shack, or as Anna keeps calling it, the shed.
The shed.
She's like, I've got to wait in for some packages tomorrow. What? Your shed's coming. What do you mean my shed is coming? I don't even know what that means.
Snack Shack.
But yes, my Snack Shack is coming tomorrow, so that will be going on the beach in the city. That's the only one from Series 1. Try coughing to cover it, Anna, might be less obvious.
When I asked the man if the shed's coming, he knew what I meant.
Good
Uh,
Lord. Righty-ho then, Chapmansburg.
I've seen it for less now than what you paid for it.
Yeah,
Only by like £8.
it's fine. We'll be getting our own back when Series 2 arrives and we're flogging a load of them like monsters. Get our own back on the community.
Excuse me.
Right, I'm doing Dragon's Foot and I'm loving every minute of it. Is that right? That is right!
Where do you live?
Where do I live?
Not
Here,
you.
with you.
I'm talking to this
I
part.
sleep in the room next door, with you.
You don't sleep in a room next door.
Yeah, the room next door to where we are now.
Oh,
Well, no, not the toilet, the one next door to that.
you sleep in there with me. That's what I meant.
Yes, you sleep. We both sleep. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Well, I try and sleep in there, but not with Kevin in it. Kevin's like,
Oh, your legs on backwards, you stupid animal.
Kevin! Do you need help?
No. Do you need help?
No. I'm perfectly fine.
Oh, Trevor the leather. I've put his legs on completely wrong. No wonder he looked so peculiar. What? How do you... There you go. You silly rascal. Oh, I broke his foot. Oh, he's done his metatarsal. What? How do you go on? There we go. Is there going to be a Lego Christmas tree in the house? Abso-flipping-lutely. There is, yes. Everything's going to be Lego. Everything! We're going to get all the advent calendars as well. Every last one, apart from the Friends ones, that'll be rubbish. But all the other advent calendars will be in the house. Our TikTok is just going to be bonkers in December. You're not going to be able to move for us putting Lego together, slightly Christmassy themed. It's going to be tremendous. I think Kevin needs a hand. I did then. I was getting very kerfuffled. I couldn't work it out. The dimensions were 2-3-ish. Wales' best football player is now out for the season due to breaking his ACL.
Ow.
Oh. Simon Davies retired years ago.
What's in the world? Oh, okay.
What in the world?
Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
That is a beautiful piece of a castle, yes. I've nearly finished my dog. My Welsh Dragoon. Just finished watching a 3.5-hour stream VOD on Twitch. The stream was great, thank you very much. I am quite the talent. Are you grasping my leg again, female?
No.
Someone was.
Oh Look.
What am I looking at? Oh, it's a printed piece of Michael the Mouse.
I don't know if you can see that. Look at it. You can see it. And it's going in this tiny bit. I don't know why it's going in here, but it is.
Christmas time.
Why is it going in there?
And why? Whoever mentioned Christmas, this is your fault now. You've got Cliff Richard for the next half hour now, unless someone puts something else in my head.
Why is it going in there? I don't understand.
Are you going to pre-film the Advent and not do it all in December? Probably. Actually, because of Football Manager, there's a good chance, because the Advent calendars come out on the 1st of September, there is a very good chance they'll all be filmed by the middle of September and just come out in December, so that it's one less thing to do after Football Manager comes out. Same with the Home Alone one that we're going to do for Advent. It will probably all be filmed quite a way in advance. So that it's going to be a good way to have content flowing out when I'm most busy with Football Manager stuff. I'm doing his wings now. The dragon does look cute. It's going to look awesome when I get his wings and t'other arm on. Well, this is turning into one of Anna's art sets. There's so many of these little fiddly bits and pieces. Ah! Fiddly crumbs. What's the colourful set behind Anna's shoulder? Anna's shoulder. The Snow White one? Is that what you can see?
Which shoulder?
Yeah. It
Right.
could be the Madrigal house, which is on this side. So that's the Madrigal house. That's Snow White. Are those the ones you mean? I know it's the start of July, but what big sets come out in August? Loads of them. Loads of Marvel stuff. And the tram. And some other things. Quite a lot. It's going to be another expensive one like June. The helicarrier. There's a new helicarrier coming. A little mini scale helicarrier.
There we go.
Which I like the look of. The Encanto house or the Up house. The Up house is down there. So that's Encanto. That's Encanto, isn't it? Madrigal. That's Snow White. And then that's from that game that Anna likes to play. Ladies game.
Tall head.
Yeah, the Tall Herd game. Hey Kev and Anna, watched yesterday's video. Had to run to the store to get those Lego employee minifigures. They are good, aren't they? They're really good. It's like they were listening when I built the Lego store 2 weeks ago and said, now I need some employees. And like 3 days later they announced, oh yeah, the next wave of Build a Minifig is going to have Lego employees. So I'm pretty sure they watch the videos. So if you're watching Lego, can we be part of the thingy program, the ambassador program?
No, I have to put this in there.
I think you'll agree, if you've watched every minute of this stream, we'd be incredible Lego ambassadors.
I don't know why.
Is Encanto a friend set? It's not actually a friend set, I don't think, but it does have mini dolls rather than minifigs.
Yeah, which is bad.
Yeah, but I don't think it's officially part of the Friends line. I think it's in the Disney line.
It's a play set, not a... It's a play set, not a display set.
Oh, my butt cheeks. Not my cheeks, my torn anus. I'll be back in a moment.
Where are you going?
I'm just walking off the anus.
Well, can you do that? Can you fill this bottle? Fill it, empty it, and fill it again. But if you're not going to take it, Kevin, you silly sausage. What we going? I'm going to Leeds and Sheffield stores tomorrow. Are they close together? That's cool. Yeah, I got 3 of them. Went to Leicester Square. Leicester Square. that's a busy store. Yes, so that's the Encanto. So it's a good build. It's a nice little one. It was sections that you build and then put them together. You didn't have to build it all in one. Now Dave's off. Excuse me. Dave's watching whatever Kev's doing.
Who's been sectioned?
Like Dave was watching whatever Kev was doing. And someone went to Leicester Square.
Leicester Square's a good place to go.
Busy,
Go
though.
there. It's great.
Busy though.
Someone said in the comments to yesterday's video, apparently the Milton Keynes store was the first one in the country, and it's been there over 20 years.
You can't tell me Lego's only had stores for 20 years.
The Leicester Square one's only been there since 2016.
That's
I obviously went down a Wikipedia rabbit hole after that message. Yeah, thinking about it, I don't remember Lego stores when I was younger, so it all adds up. You'd just go to Toys R Us to get Lego, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, no, because I was never given... What is happening here? Oh, I see. Stop singing.
Okay. Now I can't talk if I can't sing.
Well, you can talk. You don't have to sing that annoying song constantly.
I can't remember the Robin Hood one now. It's gone out of my head entirely. My brain annoys me sometimes. Most of the time it's a fantastic, wonderful thing, but sometimes it annoys me. Which I know you'd find hard to believe because I don't ever annoy you.
No.
You just think I'm adorable.
This is breaking my brain.
My closest store is 40 minutes drive and it's in the middle of a very busy shopping centre and the Lego store is always filled. I usually have to wait to go in. Yeah, I mean our nearest ones are over an hour away in different directions. And they are often busy, although yesterday wasn't busy at all. If you watch the video, you'll have seen that I was the only one in there. Most of the time I was in there. And I got there as it opened, so it clearly wasn't a...
Put that to one side a minute.
Why?
I can't work this out, it's breaking my brain.
So why do I have to put this one side?
So you can do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, it obviously wasn't a very busy launch day. What are you trying to do?
I don't
need
want
instructions.
I can't build that.
Well, perhaps if we do it straight on. Like I always say to you, rotate it the same way around.
Mm-hmm.
I need another one of the straight ones.
Most of them. Thank you. I couldn't do that.
Smack it! Why is your screwdriver on your keyboard?
I don't know.
You're the only person in the world who does Lego with a screwdriver.
Okay.
It's terrifying. Dropped daughter at Manchester Airport last week, nipped into the Trafford Centre and Lego Discovery Centre. It would be a crime not to. It would be a crime not to. You did very well there. That is the correct decision you've made. Well done. I think I'm making his lovely waggly tail now. And then my dragon will be completed. Oh, yellow. Oh, he's falling over. He needs his tail to balance him. Then I'm going to balance him on top of the... why did I put that in the wrong place? Then I'm going to balance him on top of the Dungeons and Dragons thing. What stage are we on now? You've just said help me, but not shown me what you're trying to do. I mean, you just rotate them until they're in the right place.
I just can't do it. I can't. My brain won't let me figure it out. So I'll just get you to do it. That's
Where do
my
we get the
dyslexia.
trays? IKEA.
In the kitchen section.
Yes. The Disney castle is looking very snazzy.
It's getting there.
Oh, blimey. That does not want to click on. There you go, it's a very extravagant tail. On the topic of the Disney castle and looking snazzy, we will be doing one more stream before we go off to Centre Parks next week, which I think will be Friday. I think we agreed, didn't we?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's Friday that we're planning on doing the next Lego stream. And then we'll be having a week off next week because we're going to be away. Having a jolly nice time in the woods.
With the children.
Making Lego and having saunas.
With the children.
And playing pool. And trying to avoid the children. It'll be fine. I mean, children everywhere. They just moved out. Ooh. As long as they don't get ideas about how fun we are to live with and try and move back in.
I think I'm going to end there. 19 looks massive.
You are welcome. Oh! Hold on. I'm doing his tail. And then we plug that.
Hold on.
Basically shove that up his bumhole.
Where's that supposed to go?
Ram that in good.
Oh no, I'm not done. Where do these go?
How do you stand up, young man?
Oh, yeah, they go.
Oh, I pulled his foot off. Stand up straight. And that is my Dragoon Completo.
And I built this. A floor of Lego. There's like in here. There's like a cinema room, but it is completely boxed in. I don't get it. But there's a drawing of Mickey in there.
See if you can pose on top of the castle. Unlike with Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
There you go. Perfect. Can't do that with the Dungeons and Dragons set. So, Anna has been building that, which does plug into the back of the castle, the next floor of the castle. I, on tonight's stream, have done this guy, who we're going to call
Craig.
I also did this guy, who we're going to call...
Oh, his wing's upside down.
not according to the diagram.
Okay.
Where's the big giraffe at the moment? He lives in the kitchen now. And I also did...
Kevin!
my Lamborghini.
I don't like the wings. The wings seem long way to me.
We'll consider that a very productive stream, boys and girls.
We love Craig. Exactly.
Craig! And he's going to sit on the shelf with my little dinosaur that I made in Manchester and my giraffe, Geoffrey the giraffe, and a few other of my special Lego friends.
Why have you got Bodines on now?
So I want to go. I'm trying to subliminally program that I want lovely smoked meat, please. From Bodines. We ordered so much meat from our favourite barbecue restaurant that they sent me a hat and an apron to go with it.
Yes, they did.
That's when you know
And
you've ordered a lot
card.
of meat. Yeah, exactly. There's still a load of it in our freezer, actually. We can go get the smoker on now and do some ribs. They only take like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Who wants ribs in 8 hours? Right, boys and girls, I think we are going to wrap the stream up there. The next stream with this one will be on Friday. Tomorrow night, though, we do have the members stream. So, yeah, that's why the members stream starts at 8:30. She doesn't listen, does she? So if you are a channel member, that'll be 8:30 tomorrow. All the details on the members page on YouTube if you want to become a channel member, so you can come along to the members stream. Just click the join button and figure it out from there. Don't worry if you don't want to become a channel member that you're going to miss out on anything. We're not going to be doing the Disney Castle. It'll just be me prattling around in the Lego City room for an hour, probably just doing a beach. Yeah, just you'll get a slight preview of Thursday's video. So there should be a Lego City video out on Thursday, and then the next stream on Friday, and then this weekend we're at the Northampton National Brick event. So if anyone's going to be there, come and say hello to your old pal Kev and the female. Kev and a woman on an adventure this weekend. Going to be a delightful time. But with that, Anna is going to express her love of meat, and we will see you again very, very soon. Please make sure you leave a thumbs up on the stream for us. Subscribe if you're not already. Turn your notifications on if you haven't already. And
get yourself on the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to go and cream my butthole up, boys and girls. Toodle pip. Ah!
Careful.